We're live. Oh, this is the wrong display. You can see a lot of me's. How do I change this? Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. This is live. I am setting this all up. Nice, 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 nice. How's it going? How's it going? Hello. I have recovered. I have returned from Gamescom and I am back. Alessandro is hype once again, both in Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Remember, we're streaming on both. How's the audio quality? How are the audio levels? It's been a while since I've done a stream here. So I was never sick. It's Thomas who's dying. The grind kept on going for me. I had no I wasn't allowed to be sick. High flare as well. Audio is good. Perfect. That's what we want. So, plan is simple, guys. You know the drill. Let's see, 2 days, less than 48 hours. Unicycle Pizza Time is gonna come out. I know, I am very big on the screen. I can make myself smaller. Wait, let me see. Like, I can do this. Oh, that's the wrong display. Whoops, I got like a stream deck, but I'm still learning how to set it up. So yeah, dying can be bad for your health. This is some great news. I just lost my mouse. Where is it? Good thing we have hardwired solutions for this as well. Plot is the game goes viral because some streamers are actually Bite Me Games fans. That's actually a funny one, guys. Wait, let me see. Let me not dox myself, but if you weren't aware, we got some pretty big coverage tonight. How much do you have left? I don't know if you mean time, Arthur, or features we still need to do. But, let me see. Tomari Mari. Hi, black t-shirt guy. Yeah, it's not Marnix today. Okay, I can pull this up. We got our first streamer. Oh, let me mute this because you will die otherwise. We got our first coverage today, guys. 4.6k views already. Streamed 1 hour ago. If you have no clue what this means, I don't blame you. It's Japanese. But this is a 500,000 sub channel that I sent an email to them last night. And they were like, hey, I'm going to play it on stream now. Reception, I think, I don't know if you can see the replay. Yeah, you're not going to understand a lot from it. But reception so far has been pretty good. Hi, Terkani. How's it doing? My Patreon bros, they get extra love. Yeah, so last night I started sending out keys. The thing is also keep in mind time zones. So I basically sent the email right before Japan morning started, and then the influencer came up. Hello, Yanni boy. Welcome for following on Twitch as well. I am getting used to how this all works. But anyway, I am going to actually, let me see. How do I do this? I can go do this. Bam. We're in Unity. I never thought I would be doing a Unity stream because normally it's always just code. But I'm gonna be going through Unity today. I can use my other mouse again. And we have a few odds and ends to do. I already had to do some colliders, but the main thing actually is just decorating the game, if that makes sense. I mean, we can just give it a spin if we want. Let me see if I can make my chat a little bit smaller, and then I should pause the music because we need to have the full experience, because you guys, there's also some other big improvements to Unicycle Pizza Time. Why is this average Unity moment? Okay, I still should have started the main menu. Basically, yeah, I mean, it's like general polish. It's like if you look at this, it's like there's a lot of stuff going on in the level, right? In this area, you have like all of the things on the side and whatever. But then if we go to, for example, this is still very empty and like a bit too empty to my liking. Like here as well with the street, you can see like, okay, there's like some stuff, like the exact route is there, like how you have to play it, but just all of the random clutter and things needs to be there. Don't mind the radioactive waste site. We don't talk about that one. But that is going to be basically, I guess this is something I just want to chat with you guys as well. And what I was, oh yeah, what did I want to say? I need to go to the main menu scene. And we originally were going to be using, so games like Only Up and things like that, they have like those voices. There is no exclamation mark TikTok flair. I'm very sorry. Our TikTok sucks, and I don't want to do it. Let me change my language, actually, so you guys can read what I'm doing here. So yeah, let's just give it a go, maybe. Oh, this needs to be updated. Well, whatever. You might hear what we added. Oh, the game is muted. You will not hear it. We added a loading screen, I think.
Another day, another pizza.
Do you guys hear that? Let me turn the music down a little bit. We got a voice actor. Very surprisingly, because we were going to be using AI voices. Because we're like, whatever, 11 laps. We have $5 to
is like a blank pizza.
throw at it.
Ready for the toppings. You choose.
But then this great Aussie guy he suddenly sent us a message like, hey, I want to do your voice for free because I love you guys. And it's great, honestly. We gave him some of the quotes we wanted him to do, and he also just came up with his own quotes, and they are honestly amazing. So it's great. It adds to that effect of I want to kill myself. Oh, I shouldn't say that so early in stream, I guess. Yeah,
every leap is a chance to do something amazing.
So basically, we have this whole lot of pizza puns and like dough references and things like that. I'm just gonna give it a go as well, see how far I can get, and then talk. Oh fuck, I stood still for too long. I'm a horrible streamer.
Another day, another pizza.
So did I do any modeling myself? Everything you see here is an asset. The voice actor is not going to do different languages. We're also not going to be localizing like the subtitles you see, because you lose all of the context. Like I can't translate these puns easily into like Dutch even though Dutch is my mother's tongue. So we're like, okay, the interface is localized, but the subtitles and the voiceover, there's no way we can do that correctly. So we're going to stick to English with that one. Hi, Vankel, by the way. What else did we have? Wait, you guys asked me some other questions. Oh, in-game things like player faces or gunbirds. What does that mean? What is a player? Like the... What does player faces mean? Please elaborate. In the meantime, like all of these models that you see, I can just go into scene view again. Every single thing is from asset packs, and it's not there were no assets. The only asset pack we bought for this project specifically is like people put their faces on models. Oh, that is not going to be a feature, I think, that we're doing anytime soon. The only asset we bought for this game was the Unicycle, because it's just so specific. The bag actually was a free one we found. And then I did change the textures, because this came only with 2 textures, and you can change it between like 8 different colors, the character. Everything else just is asset packs that we had from bundles and all of that, basically. So yeah, thank you, Seamus, for the super chat, by the way. So that's that. Oh, I meant features. By the way, did you consider Guild Architect as an early access on itch.io before full release? Yeah, it's an approach that we probably will do. The thing is, the Guild Architect is not good enough yet. We're still working on it. Like, we sent the build to the publisher, but we'll see how it goes. Honestly, people are like, oh, what are you going to do if Unicycle Pizza Time sells more copies? And I was like, I'm not going to cry, and I'm going to just make a sequel. And that's it. Guild Architect, we're still going to be working on it, but I will not complain if my other games also are successful. Thanks, by the way, Turkani, for subscribing with your Prime sub. Guys, if you're not aware yet, if you have Amazon Prime and you head on over to our Twitch chat, you can subscribe for free. It costs you nothing. We get a few bucks. So yeah, Wheelchair Pizza Time. Honestly, probably you guys are going to steal it before us if you can see that this game is a success. But stuff like that, I think there's some wonky stuff we can do. Also, some more post-launch support that I do want to make this game better, because it only has 1 stage now. And it's like, I don't know, it's not ideal. I do think like, hey, it's $5. When we were looking at the streamer played earlier, then we realized like, hey, okay, this is actually quite a long game, because she streamed for 1.5 hours. And the furthest she got, to give you an overview, is she reached the middle of the park. So she didn't even get 20%. And the thing is, it gets harder as well, because if you die here, like you fall here, you can easily recover, and this is a bit harder. But we have this high-rise area here with the toxic waste. If you fall at any point here, it's over. You go right back to the beginning. A lot of people in their chat were also like, oh, are you going to add checkpoints? Right now, the goal is not to place checkpoints. That's kind of... I think we're going to make it too easy, but we'll see. By the way, reading Ocelot, why did your text-to-speech actually not pop up? It should be there. But thank you for the $5. You're awesome as well. Or maybe I just missed it. Yeah, the thing is also the different levels, like the Europese grachten, it's really just bound on where their asset packs were. The second big one that I have in mind is a medieval village. And I think there's a lot, because there's a lot of fantasy assets we have, and there's a lot of stuff we can do as well. Like I want to add a trebuchet, I want to add ballistas that are like shooting at the player, because honestly the ragdolls are great as well. Man, I'm just gonna be talking about the game, I guess. But we should also work at some point. But I just want to give you guys some of the updates. Wishlist-wise, we're currently sitting at 450, but I have no idea. I think the Japanese streamer that already has covered us now today is going to do a lot, but it takes like 2 days for Steam to get me those stats, so you're going to have some patience for it, but I am going to share it. Day one launch expectations. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to know the wishlist basically the day that the game comes out. That's not great. Whatever. I think that we're not going to have a massive day one launch, but I think especially because I only sent out the influencer emails yesterday, I think if we wait a little bit longer, like wait 2-3 more days, some more influencers may pick it up. I've got at least one more that said he was going to play it. I think that's going to help as well. As long as we get to the 10 review mark on launch day, I'm happy. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to fill this up. What else did we add? I think these are the main things. We added some smoke to the fans. Yeah, I do play games for longer than the expected times. Yeah, but I think either people will play this and they will get stuck at like a simple area or like relatively simple area, or they'll like rage quit, or they'll really go for it. I do think refunds will be a bit higher. There is no exclamation mark Steam, I think, actually, because there's no demo, Yanni. I can send you the Steam link though. It should be pretty easy, or if my lovely assistant Thomas, who's in YouTube chat, can do that. No, I don't think we configured any specific commands for UPT and things like that. Thomas, you're on it, right? I don't care that you got COVID. The grind never stops. Yeah, maybe I'll show you a bit of a later stage, and then we'll get to work. Pinky promise. Thomas, why are you sending it in YouTube chat? You need to do it in Twitch. You're... Okay, he's getting there, guys. He's a little bit slow, as you can tell. Let me put on the music again. Get some smooth vibes. There's no... Someone is just trying every single command. We do not have that many. I was going to enable our little cheat menu. Debug build. And then just show you a little bit more of the game. And then I pinky promise, because this game needs to get made in 48 hours. It is too crunchy, honestly. Don't do what we did. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Boofta, we are sharing a lot of stuff. Maybe too much, but we'll see. Am I... Oh, I'm paused. Let me mute this again. And then... Oh, no, actually, I should mute my shitty lo-fi, because this is much better music. So yeah, you can see, let's go. This is usually, my color is like a dark blue. You can change your unicycle color. This is where you come for unicycle crunch time. I mean, realistically, I knew that these streams, like now I can go to, let's see, marketplace finish. So this is like a later stage of the game. Once you finish the market, and this is where it gets fun.
Keep your eye on the slice and go with the dough.
I really love the voice acting lines as well. Okay. The problem, I don't know if you guys have this as well.
Obstacles like a pizza cutter on a mission.
If you have this as well when you're working on like these more difficult-ish kind of games, is I find everything too easy, because I've played this so many times that I often make the game like extremely hard for anyone who has not played this for like a long time already. Will it have control support? It will. Oh my god. I cannot look to the side because the moment I stand still for too long.
Another pizza.
We will have full controller support. Do you prefer Unity scene management or one big scene and your own management? Thomas, please answer to that because I just have one big scene and put stuff in it. And I have... The thing is, we're doing a lot of things wrong with this project. On the other hand, we have 1 month, realistically 3 weeks, because one of those weeks was me going to DevCon and Gamescom, which was madness looking back. So because of that, nothing's wrong because Undertale, that's wrong. Yeah, that's true. But because of that, I just can't be bothered. Like Thomas also complained like, oh, why didn't you use like folder structures? And you just put everything in like the hierarchy unstructured. And I was like, I started with it, but it just took too much time basically to do. Oh,
New 5 donation from a
thanks, Alessandro. This time it does work, the pop-up. Let me see. But I can cheat, and I can go like here. And then this is like, oh, honestly, I love the ragdolls in this part as well. Oh, it's killing my frame rate, actually. I think the fog William added is not the most optimized. Oh, well, but, well, who doesn't love some good old ragdolls?
Okay. Another pizza.
Can you maybe take a look at that performance issue there, Thomas? Because I was having some struggles. Thanks. I'm not putting it on the list. But that's something I just noticed. Move fast and break shit. Hi, Seamus. Welcome for the membership. We've got some cool emotes. Basically, William added toxic fog in the city scene, and I was going in the high-rise area, and it was... I had like 20 FPS or something, noticeably. So, yeah. Thomas, can you also showcase some of the hype flex emotes we got for YouTube channel members? And a fun fact, if you post... Oh, I don't know in-build, but that's when we do it for guys. Seamus gets the way it works, yeah. Like this area. Please refrain from posting links. Hi, lazy fine O. This area basically is very laggy. We also have some directional lights, so I don't know. How long will the gameplay be? Well, it depends on how much of a pro gamer you are. I have no clue how the profiler works, individual keks. I'm very sorry. I am a Unity poser. I just place down walls and that's it, basically. Thanks for following also, Lazy Final. So I can't show that. The gameplay is, the thing is, our streamer earlier today played it for 1.5 hours, and she only got to the park area, which is like 20% or something of the entire game. If I just speedrun it and I don't like take a break, profile on Patreon. I mean, Thomas, we can make that work, right? Do a full profiler overview on Patreon. You know what to do. We can do that. Not next week, but a week after on Patreon, guys. I have spoken. I can do it in, if I have a flawless run, it's like 8 minutes to get to the end. Just the sheer distance you have to do and like doing it. Why is Thomas not in voice chat? Because Thomas does not have to go here. Does 100% of go to the channel with memberships? No, not at all. Both of them are like, YouTube says 70%, but it also takes the transaction costs. We have to pay as well, even though you can't really see it. So it is like 60%, same with super chats. That's also why we still have Patreon and we put all of the stuff on there instead of doing a lot through the memberships on the channel here. It's just for some emotes. That's why it's also very cheap. So yeah. So I think game length was something that we were very worried about. Like, oh, this game is going to be too long. Thing is also, once again, if you die in the water here, you go all the way back to the start. And if you die here in the high-rise area or in this water, you also go back to the start. What I would add if I had more time, I would add an extra level. I think that's the main one. I think controls are pretty good. I think the core of the game is there. I'm just sad that there's only one level in the entire game. That's like the only one thing. We wanted to launch with 3 levels. That was just madness. This took me a lot of crunching already to get made. What post-processing are we using? I don't know. William added something. It's nothing too crazy, honestly. Can you run the level backwards? Oh, like go from the finish to the start? Yeah, it's something we've done. Like every section you can see, like here, for example. Like this is a clear demarcation of like 2 different areas. There's always like these little jumps, so you can go back. Oh, I don't know if William changed it. But you can basically, if you want, do the different direction. It's just not really meant for it. Yeah, we will make another level. I don't know. It's just I want to have more time and just not have to crunch. William does shaders, by the way. That's the fog as well, because that's not Thomas's jam. He made some garbage earlier. Like this is one that William made, this shader, because William knows how to do pretty decent shaders. I do want to add the medieval level. It's just gonna need to. I just want to not crunch it. Is what it comes to. Just the base level in reverse. I think that's kind of cheap. So probably no. Also, you have to keep in mind the level scales. So the level starts like literally, this is like the tutorial area basically of, hey, you have a little jump and then you have 2 jumps and then you have the bouncy pad. And that's like how everything gets introduced. If you were to start at the finish, you would first have to battle off cars trying to hit you, and then immediately like the scaling isn't there. So reverse level, while the idea could work, doesn't really fit here. Will the medieval level be with just their characters? We should be able to change the characters very easily. So maybe it all depends, guys, on how the launch goes. And I have no idea how it is gonna go. So take it at that. So yeah, I have no idea actually what we're doing stat-wise. 88 viewers. Not bad. Shout out to my 11 boys on Twitch as well. So yeah, I should just like load a lot of trash on here and like little knickknacks to the side and decorate like these walls just to make the level feel less empty. And then, oh no, I know what we're gonna do first. There is a more important thing. I'm not gonna decorate the level because that's boring and you don't want to see that. Honestly, probably. I mean, probably you do want to see it. You just want to hear me talk. Graffiti. I have no graffiti assets though, and there are no trains, unfortunately. There was another area I wanted to add because I was looking at it like, okay, I have the streets, I have the field, I have the marketplaces, and I was like, I want the train yard. So the thing is, once again, finding the assets was pretty hard. I wanted like a construction zone and a train yard or like a metro station you had to go through. I just couldn't realistically find the right assets for it in the 1 month we have. There's so much more I would have done if we had more time, basically, but this also works. Chainmail outfit for medieval. The original idea was not chainmail, but it was like getting a high poly waifu, and then you could configure her clothes. But maybe we'll make that the 18 plus DLC. We'll see. All depends on how the launch goes. But anyway, I saw Thomas Brush do this, so I guess I can do it as well. Why do we have 7 players? Sometimes. Why do we have so many? It's all from like fishnet. Whatever, I don't care. We have this player boy, and Thomas added a dead, jump, land, and almost falling sound effect earlier. I should shut down my Outlook. Wishlist up, or well, let me see. I want to save this draft. Wishlists are currently at about 450, but it takes a long time until we know they get updated, basically. So let me shut down my Outlook, because otherwise you guys are gonna think that you're famous, and you're not. Isn't the streamer okay? Yeah, Tiago. So this is a very like I kind of want this game to succeed for myself, but I also think that if this game succeeds, it's gonna be an amazing meta because basically you're killing all of the art of game dev at that point. Because if you look at the game, like I was thinking about this when the streamer played the game earlier, it's like this game was made in a month and there are thousands of people watching this and they're enjoying it. Meanwhile, everyone is individual Kex, what happened to you were like, let me shoot out a horror game instead of the virus one. So the thing is, it's what the market wants as well. And I do think more people, especially because the audience we have, if I'm like, hey, we made $1 million. Okay, we're not going to make $1 million. So if I'm like, hey, we made all of this money from a 1 month project, do you think nobody else on our audience is going to be like, oh, I should do that as well? Of course. The thing is, I think there's definitely also, it's like, it's not like crypto and NFTs, but it's like if you're one of the first ones, you'll always have an advantage. If suddenly I release the video with our sales numbers and then we make 200K or whatever, and 20 game devs will be like doing the same thing. They're all like taking a break from their main project and shitting out a streamer bait game in 2 months. Well, it's going to get hard then for everyone to stand out. It's the same problem as always, basically. So yeah, online metas are fickle. Yeah, so it changes a lot, but I don't know how it's gonna go. If you're making a that's the thing. A lot of people, I think, are just watching at what we're doing right now. So I need sounds for my player. I was gonna do that. We need a dead sound effect. I need kind of like a yell or a scream for that. Let's see. So I use Artlist, by the way, guys, if you're going to ask it. You can. There are 2 tiers of Artlist. One where you can and one where you can't. Let me see. I think I need to pull up a private window. So Artlist pricing. Check out our pricing. You have the tiers music and sound effects social. This one is not good. This one, music and sound effects pro, you can use for making your, what is it? Making your sound effects and music, basically. If it's just the SFX and social, you can't. If it's the music and SFX pro, you can. So we use Thomas Brush uses Artlist as well, so I think it's a pretty confident. If the guy shits himself, at least a fart sound effect. I don't think we'll do that. Can I look at like cartoon? Attack! Let me make this a lot more silent. I hope I didn't just make you guys deaf. Run! This is all garbage. This is so dumb. The thing with Artlist as well is that once your Artlist subscription expires, you still maintain the rights to everything you downloaded during like your subscription. What you could even do, I say this often for like people who want to do like trailer music or game music in general, is you can listen for free in advance on Artlist. I am not sponsored or affiliated by them. I just think it's pretty decent. And like listen to it in advance, that just get the 1 month subscription, download all the music you can, and then like cancel your subscription again, and you can keep using it. So these sound effects are this is this one is pretty funny, but we'll see. We'll get there. We're just gonna take a look at it. My God, why are 100 people looking at it? The thing is, you can also do asset packs. The thing that I like here, I'm just gonna go through this first, just to you have a pretty good search way. Like a all right. Oh, I do like the reverb. No, I cannot record something myself. That's not gonna happen. Why does it? Dude. Surprise. Go, go, go. Shields up. Draw. Fall back. This one is a little bit too rough in the beginning, but speaking of publishing, did anyone ever ask you to publish their game? My God. Are you one of the people who sent us an email? Because I get... Yeah, it's like level design and sound design stream, Anthony. I don't know yet. I get emails like every week of like, hey, please publish my game. Please give me money for my game or whatever. But it's like, we don't have money. No. It happens a lot. Fire, do not retreat. Shut up. Company. No, that's not it. Ahoy. Oh my God. We'll get there, guys. If I can't get anything anytime soon, I'm going to switch to another sound effect first. But yeah, I need a little alert sound. Let's do that first, so you know that you're going to stagger. I want a very low-key, like, poof. I don't want a siren. Okay, this is good. So I want it to be, if UPT is successful, you should become a publisher of streamer-based games. I don't know. Make all sound effects cat sounds. Thomas, you should go to sleep. How do I avoid getting burnt out? I am not doing great right now. This 1 month project was dumb. I'm gonna take a week of vacation next week, basically. So, what are you saying, Thomas? I'm reading Twitch. Shut up. So, I'll have to see. The thing is, the Wilhelm screen, it's a classic, but you need to keep in mind you're gonna listen to it a lot. Do patrons get a free copy? It's actually a good question. I think that the angel investor tier does. Patreon.com/BiteMeGames. What do I have here in the... I think I need to do an incognito tab to see. I think you get our assets. Yeah, our assets, but not our games. Too bad. Oh, early builds of our games. Well, we haven't given you those. So, yeah, you get to play the demo, but that's mainly for Guild Architects, not for this. This is not what I want. I want, like... I'm just going to go through the cute interface pack. I think this is going to be something. I want something... I need, like... Oh, this could work. Maybe I'm going to start it. I basically just want a little warning of like, hey guys, you need to anime unicycle pizza time, guys, chill. This is just of a, hey, you should pay attention because you're about to fall over. So it should be very low and like deep. Not that. It's too technology focused. This is just way too long. Maybe I should look at the bike theme. Sonic underwater out of air sound. What does that sound? Sonic underwater out of air sound. I have no clue what that is. Sonic 1 music drowning. Okay, I'm gonna get copyright strike. Let's not do that. But that does not sound calming. Yeah, angel investors get a key for free flare. That's correct. Just 150 euros. No, Rohan, you didn't miss the level design part. I just have scatterbrain when there's this many people talking to me. And yeah, like 2 low-pitch beeps. I think that's just... I'm gonna download this just in case. And then what was the other one I started? This one. I'm gonna see if I can do something in Audacity with these. SoundSnap is great. First month is free. If we sell for 150k, we'll add anime waifus. I wanted to add anime waifus regardless of how much we sold, but yeah, this is life. Let me... What? Let me first lower these, because it's going to be... Mukbang lips. What if I get rid of... how do I split again? Oh, I don't like Audacity and how I have no clue what any of the shortcuts are. Control I, that is a very unintuitive one. Honestly, I think maybe if we just have... Let's get rid of this one again. I think he avoids burnt out by flexing for chat's adoration. You busted me. I'm sorry. You got my secret. Do we use Fmod? No. Once again, this is a 1 week game, 1 month game. Can I add reverb? Effects or reverb? Always add the reverb. Oh, it needs to be longer. Can I make it longer? But then it... Can I cheat it? How does this sound? And then... Reverb. I learned how to ride the Unicycle back in college, looking back. So that's the thing also why we did our advertisement. We have focused once again to a lot of Japanese people. Apparently in Japan, every single school when you're like 8 to 10 years old, every single person learns to ride a unicycle. So they have this, oh, Atlas, what are you doing? Isn't it like very late in Australia? The sounds are great though. I showed them earlier. So that's why it's worked a lot better there, I think. Yeah, only in Japan do they have like unicycle parking lots even. Parking lot Japan. It's very weird. It's like, yeah, here. Like the elementary school literally has like unicycle bike racks for some reason. Okay, you're making your own game as well. Well, best of luck. I want to stretch this out even more. I need to add more reverb to the entire thing, I think. How long this is, and then effect, reverb, apply. And then I want to make this, I want to normalize this so it's the same level. Let's do, this should be pretty silent, -60. Let's do silence. Normalize to -12. I thought it was a Russia that bears on unicycles. IRL games, okay. Vote in chat, one to keep character style. Cute character arts. The thing is, it doesn't work with the PBR graphics. So that's the main thing. Hi Marvy, by the way. Any random pigeons that get disturbed. My god, that's a very cursed pigeon, Alessandro. Export as WAV, whatever, fine. When level design, when I have 4 sounds. Also, the level design is kind of boring. Hey, Ola Dan, is that Olaf? Ola Jin, sorry. I feel like I only know one person who would have that name. So yeah, okay. Hi, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, I do not want to edit videos here. I'm gonna leak stuff, I feel, when I have all of these things open, but who cares? Sound. SFX. And then this PC. I have Byte Me Games. Oh, hi Cloudy Gaming as well. How does it feel knowing that tens of people have a parasocial... Tens? My god, you mean hundreds. I don't get it why... It's... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I noticed it a lot at Gamescom and Develop Brighton as well. Alert topple. Where people come up to me and it's like they immediately go in like they've had this long-ass relationship with me and I really have to be like, I'm just gonna be very rude and I'm so sorry, but who are you? And they're like, oh, I'm a viewer, don't you know me? And I'm like, no. And then they give me like their Discord username or their Twitch chat. Shout out Sinus Kista. And it's like I have to go through my brain of every single thing. Yeah, fun fact, Antares Fitz, Mark Brown recognized me. I didn't recognize Mark Brown. Probably one of my bigger fumbles of my game career. Or at least of this year. Do we have... Yeah, we have a sound folder, SFX. Let's see. Where he came up to me and he was like, hey, are you Marnix? And I'm like, yes, you are. And I did not know his name. Until I looked at his like badge. Like, oh, Mark Brown. That's right. GNDK. I'm so sorry. Because I literally watched the video about him the day before. Where he talked about the Steam Next Fest like results. Am I in the right scene? I'm not. God damn it. Please hold. This sucks. I don't know all 32,000 subs personally. I do know a lot of them, like the names in the comments and things like that, and especially if I have them on Discord as well. Like if you're a Patreon, you are my friend. The parasocial relationship gets insta upgraded to the next tier. I just want to play the game. So yeah, people are just... I am totally anonymous and not recognized. I've seen pictures of you. Guys, give him money. You can buy his friendship. Yeah. Well, you're, I guess, the Ola Jin is probably one of the only people who knows me IRL first and then second here. Oh yeah, I need to move. Okay, that is way too quiet. I need to effects back to normalize. Oh no, I need to put this back up to 0. Good job, me. You're an idiot. Export as WAV. Dono Wald, as the kids call it these days. You're correct. Compressor first, then normalize. Well, we'll see how this sounds. Did Unity update? Hi, Unity. It did not update, I think. Oh, because I did it in the assets repo. Yeah, of course, it's not going to update. Yeah, I want to delete it. How does it take so long to delete a file? Thanks. How many wishlists does the game have? Yeah, right now, about 450. Yeah, so Japanese streamer, I'm pretty sure we're going to get at least a few hundred of that, honestly. I'm very happy that I get your name wrong the most. Also, I just killed chat, I think. I can't see it anymore. Did I mess up? Did I kill it? Maybe. Is nobody typing anymore? Yeah, okay, I killed chat. One moment. I'm a pro streamer. No, I do not need to open this. Oh, I have to re-click this button, I think. I'm a horrible streamer, guys. I'm sorry. I need to restart this little thing. Social stream. What's my wallpaper? I forgot. Activate and activate. Is chat gonna update this time? Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. So wait, what did I miss? How many sales do I expect month 1? I told Thomas if we can make $3,000, we would be happy. Let's see how many wishlists. Right now, 20% of store page traffic is from Japan. And that was before the streamer still. So I think that's good. Hi, Construct Games. It's me. I'm very sorry. I don't recognize your face. I also just... Let's ignore this. I don't know if we'll get it easily. Imagine this game becomes top seller. I wonder how you'll view the hard work put into Guild Architect. I said this before. I will cry my way to the bank, basically. Okay, the sound is updated. Maybe everything is translated to Japanese. Japanese and simplified Chinese as well. So localizing is important. And it's not that much work. How much extra runway do you need to finish Guild Architect? It depends on the scope we want to have for Guild Architect. That's the thing at the end of the day. Like, we can finish Guild Architect with 20k or 200k. It would just depend on how much of the game we want to do. Antares, everything except for the voiceover subtitles. What was the original question? I don't know. What did I say? I have no clue what I said anymore. I just want to check my sound effect. Is it still assigned? No. Yeah, it is. Let's give it another go. Oh, whether everything is translated into Japanese. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we can do it here. The only thing not translated is the Japanese text, but we can play in Japanese. That's fine by me. Oh, that thing was not localized yet. Do I hear? Okay, so there's a very subtle topple.
Another day, another pizza.
So I stop moving. Okay, I get like a little warning, and then I know like I have to move now.
Every start is like a blank pizza.
Is it perfect?
Ready
No,
for the
but it's
toys
close enough.
You choose.
Are you calling our game shitty? The thing is, at the end of the day, it is a shitpost of a game to a certain degree, if you ask me. So, I mean, look at this. How can you take this serious?
Another day, another pizza.
This looks like Happy Wheels but 3D. Yeah, so you can't like just stand still because you're gonna lose balance. That's the whole thing.
Another day, another pizza.
We are not monsters though. So if you're paused, it doesn't like you don't fall over. Do you guys ride the unicycle? No, in fact I do not. I've never gotten close to a unicycle. We just looked at what is gonna sell. What is a very quirky thing? Unicycles. So yeah. Where's the pizza? Does it fall out of the box? There is no pizza. It's in the box. There's no pizza model in this entire game. So yeah. Yeah, it looks quite all. Wow, 2-star is here even. My god. This is the pinnacle of a shitpost of a game. And why are so many people looking at it? I don't know. Pizza's too expensive for the game's budget. Yeah, I've just been learning how much... how I've been learning to make pizza since we started development on this. I like make dough every day, basically. Just to like figure out how it works. Reduce the frequency of the quotes. I guess you're talking about the different spacing. We've already done it so you can't repeat the same quote because that was an issue still earlier on the streamer. It was like slightly annoying. What sound effects do we have next? We have a land and a jump. So let's take a look at those next. I want like an oof. Can I just look for oof? A grunt. That's the correct. I need to find a grunt. I do not need an orc grunt, but sure. Yeah, that's not what we're gonna put in the game. Yeah, something like this is pretty good. That's too aggressive. Just imagine the deep grunt when you get hit in the nuts really hard. The another day, another pizza. No, so the way it works is there are different locations, and every location has a specific sound trigger. So the another day, another pizza gets played every time you reset. And then if you're further along, you'll get different quotes. Like the quotes are location based. We have some pineapple on pizza quotes as well in it, because of course. This is too short. This is too aggressive. Wait, did I download this one already? Yeah. Is it a rogue? I guess it's a roguelike. I guess now that you say it like that, I feel like every Rage game is a roguelike, right? Like, Only Up is a roguelike? Right? I have no idea. Guys, back me up. Is everything a roguelike? A unicycle without a saddle or seat. Well, then I do need to add the sensual male, guttural, grunting, energetic. Yeah, sound effect. Only Up is not a roguelike, but if you fall, you basically reset, no? Yes. Yeah. League of Legends is a roguelike. No, League of Legends is worse. I don't know what it is, but it's bad. Let's see. This needs to be normalized to -12 as well. What does compression do again? I have no idea. Someone said use compressor first and then normalize. I guess we'll do that. I have no clue how this is gonna sound. I mean, realistic. You're not gonna hear a difference, I feel. Whatever. Export. I don't know, WAV. Life is a roguelike unless you're a cat. You know, there's actually an only down style game where you play as a ragdolling cat. It's awesome. This is a game, honestly, that... let me pull it up. This is one of our competition. But honestly, it looks so great. Only way is down. And they have a demo as well if you want to... It's like they even have a cinematic trailer where like, oh no, the cat gets pulled up. And you were like on the Burj Khalifa. Can I see some splatting? I want to see the... Do they not have any ragdolls of the cat here? Wow. Well, the cat ragdolls, and it's amazing. Wait, can we see it here? No. How do they not have it? Well, I want to see the cat go splat. I love cats, guys. Don't get me wrong. Compressor normalize, EQ compressor normalize again. I am too dumb to know what that means. Would you say I'm easily distracted while working? Only when there are 120 people or something talking. Oh my god, there's even more. 130 people in total, all talking to me. So that's the thing. Still better than Concord. Hey, if we get that, I'm happy. So if I do not have the chat here, that's also why I'm doing this, because I'm like, this is not that critical, and I just like talking to you guys. I like these streams. But if I need to focus, I have been, I think you can see it on my Spotify actually. Can I, they redesigned the UI. Basically, you can see like the recent plate, and I have just been listening to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack on repeat for like 8 hours nonstop, and like doing level design, and that's just been my focus. So I can't go extremely focused mode. Right now, it's just not extremely focused mode. This is gonna be the fall sound. I'm just gonna call it. No, I'm gonna call it impact. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a shit post of a game anyway. Impact.wav. The question now is, Thomas, when will this get triggered? Will this get triggered even if I just jump? Because then I think it's a bit too up, like too much. So many people, Ehrman 1, you are right. There are a lot of people. Let's take a listen. Is this too excessive? Wait, this is way too silent for you guys. Let me put it up louder. And let's put the sound effect music higher as well. Let's put the dialogue lower. I don't know if this is too much. Can we make it so that the fall distance needs to be a bit lower or like a bit higher?
You choose.
Oh, I need a boing sound effect, Thomas. Please implement the boing sound effect for the pet. Because I want this sound effect to be triggered like when I fall from up there, not when I just do a normal jump. Randomize the pitch. That's some code stuff. Thomas, do that. Yeah, Thomas. Make it a female voice, but it's a guy that's playing. You can do it tomorrow. Just don't sleep until 11 a.m. again, you lazy fuck. So yeah, Thomas randomize pitch of sound effects. Next one is a jump. I don't know. We should... Oh, I don't want to leak that. I don't know what I leaked. Whatever. Oh yeah, sound effects. I'm using Artlist, by the way. Probably want like some gear sound effects. Like, what if I just look up like bicycle? I want like... No, I don't like the gears basically is what I want. Ooh, something like this could work. Let me just download it already. No chain. Yeah, no chain on the unicycle, but I still want like some metal clanking or something. What is this little peak? No, it's too much. I think something like this could also work. Let's take both of those. The chain will be added in DLC. Guys, not everything in life has to be a DLC. So if I'm gonna remove background noise of this, I think. And then I think we should be good. Noise reduction, get noise profile. Then we, oh, I did not want that. Well, then we take all of it. Noise reduction, reduce. This is a good, I like how meaty it almost is. And I want this to be faded out. Where is fade out? Yeah. And I want to normalize to -12. And this can go. Guys, why are you always talking about DLC? The only DLC that's gonna be here... Okay, no. I have multiple DLC ideas that I'm actually not gonna state. But, yeah. It needs to be shorter. It should fade out here already. And this last part should be gone. Oh, I did not want to do that. Nice, we inspired DLC ideas. Guys, we can also just make more games. If it takes a month to make the game, it's probably gonna take a month to make DLC for it as well. So, we'll see, we'll see. How does this sound? Oh, I want the full... Start from beginning, goddammit. Let's take a listen. I don't want it MP3. Technically, you can't tame it down. Yeah, everything is downloadable content. Export as WAV. I'm gonna call it jump. Thomas, I will want you to randomize the pitch and volume. You just want to hear me moan? Guys, stop being horny. You know that's only happening once you've reached like $100. And I'll get my in the game. Am I doing this content game right? I don't know. Energy drinks for speed boost. We do not have a Monster sponsorship, unfortunately, unlike Death Stranding. So that's not happening. I want my jump. 4-wheel drive. Guys, we have a unicycle. What are we talking about? 4-wheel drive. Collect tips for speed boost. Guys, we have 3 weeks to make this game. Once again, this is the thing. If this is a massive success and we'll make wheelchair pizza time, it takes way too long. The sound is good, but the duration of it is way too long. I can just do that. Oh, and I can get rid of this as well. Three weeks to go is the best time. Guys, we don't have 3 weeks to go. We started 3 weeks ago. We release in 48 hours. There is no deck building. This should sound better though. It was too long. I'm gonna call it jump again. Yes, it exists. I know. I want to delete it. Gas-powered pogo stick pizza time. Juan Carlos Paco, you know what's up. I think I've shown this before, but I just want to pull it up again. If I go to the asset store and I look, by the way, you have an affiliate link if you ever want to buy Unity asset store things. You can support your boy. Yeah, here. So this studio, Zan Studio, this is the asset we bought, Unicycle. They have like snowmobile, sci-fi bike, self-balancing scooter, a water bike, like stator moves, rocket skates, flyboards. We can pump out sequels until the end of the time, like until life ends, basically. Hang gliding, flying motor. There is enough like self-balancing scooter. I can probably imagine some mechanics for every single one of these. So yeah. If it has more than 2 wheels, the studio wants. Yeah, no, they have. Wait, they have. No, it's the motors. They do not have. No, they have tricycles. The cargo bike is 3 weeks. Hi, FCAT. So yeah, guys, if you want to announce Rocket Skates Pizza Time or Electric Unicycle Pizza Time, we'll start a franchising model where we take 50% of the revenue for our idea, and it sounds like a blast. Speaking of blast, jump has been done. Oh, how do I feel like it's like an Irish or a Scottish name, Seamus O'Blaine, but I have no idea. I have really no idea what on earth I'm supposed to say for that. But thank you for the €2. How long does approve takes for Steam to approve your build? First time it took 5 business days, basically Sunday through Friday. And then they got denied because we didn't have achievements yet. And then it took another 3 days. It has been very stressful. It only got, I think, approved yesterday. So let's take another listen. Still a bit too long. You can't take my revenue. It'll be hoverbike Chinese food. If it got approved, why are we still working on it? Because you submit your build and you can keep working on it. The final build doesn't work. They won't deny you for not having achievements, guys. They will deny you for having achievements, but not having the accompanying images. That's the issue we had. Hey, Sinuskista, release in 2 days indeed. You guys are saying, oh, just 2x the speed, but I think this is gonna be better. No, this is worse. Oh my god, that was so much worse. The problem is this gear grind, and it's very obvious. And then I will fade this once again out. This is too short. Ugh. I just want this part to not be as loud. Yeah, let's see if this can work. And then we do another fade out. Is this a 30 minutes or it's a free pizza kind of deal? No, it's not. Yeah, you have to do... So basically, you should always submit your builds as early as you can. The moment it's playable and it has like main things, just submit it to Steam already. You can keep sending like updates to it and those don't have to get validated. Could you make a game, get it, Seamus O? Seamus O? Where the hell do those letters come from, Seamus? Well, the timer is the temperature of the pizza. That was actually one of the ideas we had, where there would be ovens around the level, and you needed to reach like the ovens, and they're like the bonfires from Dark Souls, and you had to. Wait, I didn't find you at Gamescom. Someone came up to me, and I swear it was Sinus. So many people came up to me, and they gave me their Twitch name, and I was like, I have no clue who that is, but yeah. So. Mouse scroll and yeah, I know, but it's like also it's so annoying. I have like the Logitech Master, but the side scroll thing doesn't work here, and I hate it. I miss my side scroll. This is too much zoomed in. Did I export this already? I don't think I did. I'm gonna export it again. Is it too late to add base building? Yes, unfortunately, it is too late to add base building. But hey, you can stick around for wheelchair pizza time with deck building and base building and something else. I don't know. Let's add the jump sound effects. Hey, at least if it was Welsh, it would be cool. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, that was you, Sinuskista. That's right. Well, someone else came up to me, one of our other 4 Twitch viewers, and he was like, hey, I met you. It needs to be more quiet though. It's too loud. This is my cheaty way to make things more quiet. Is this the right way? No, not at all. Please don't do this. What languages are we localizing it in? I think it's faster to just look at the store page, because I forgot. Most of the big ones except Spanish and Russian. Yeah, English, Dutch, French, German, Japanese, Portuguese, Brazilian, Simplified Chinese, and Turkish. I looked at the kinds of games. So there's this great site, guys, Gamealytic, and then you can look at like only, no, not only up. Fuck, what's the game? The game of Sisyphus. Sisyphus. And then you can, oh, not here. Okay, chained together. Here, then. Yeah, you can see like here, it's like 16% US, then Turkey, no, China, what am I saying? France, Russia, and I just looked at those because Turkey is still one of the very big ones for this kind of games. Why Dutch but not Spanish? Because I know Dutch and I don't know Spanish. No habla español. How the hell do I machine translate? I have no idea, Rowan. Why is it in a .json file? So, yeah. So we looked at Turkish as well. Why is Belgium in the top list of chained together? Weird. I want to save this. Yes, it already exists. Delete this jump en get. We houden ook van jou, Alessandro. Beste Nederlanders. Ga aan. Just kidding. Belgium supreme. But only a little bit. At least you guys have good trains. They're still expensive, but they're good. Yeah, is this gonna sound good? That's the question. By the way, guys, if you guys have a build of this game, you can always join me. I'll put up a lobby. I can also duplicate my falling sound effect. Thomas, fix it. Yeah, this the sound effect should not happen this much.
Is like a blank pizza, ready for the toppings you choose.
Yeah, do the pitching. We'll get it sounding good. We still have 48 hours. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Bite Me is the second best export of Belgium next to chocolate. A deep bounce. Yeah. The thing is, the sound effect shouldn't even trigger when we do this. Like, this is not enough height for me to go like, ugh. Oh, I died. Oops.
Another day, another pizza.
I actually like the sound of Flemish, some Dutch dialects, and Afrikaans. They have an interesting effect of English speaking here. Yeah. I don't know if Thomas is actually still here even, or if he was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Next up, guys. Sounds like the pizza guy is getting beat in cheeks. Yeah, well, it's not my problem if he's tired. Yeah, no Italian language. I don't want Italians to play this game because they'll hate me. I mean, they'll already hate me, but yeah. Nobody understands Flemish people. I don't know. I think people understand Flemish people. Drown all the sound out with an 80s electric bill. No, we've got the... Oh, I just came back. What was I complaining about? The fact that the jump sound effects or like the fall sound effect is way too often like called. It should only be from a certain height. That was it. What else? We have the dead sound effect and we have the AC. Let's start. So this is something that Thomas told me. Guys, if you're a Unity dev, you're gonna scream at me for what I'm about to do probably. I'm sorry. This is what Thomas told me because he was too tired or like too lazy. I want to add a sound effect to my air conditioner. And he just told me, oh, just add a audio source probably. And then make it 3D. But I think this is dumb. Yeah, and have a 3D sound. The thing is, does this use the SFX thing, Thomas? That's my question. Like the SFX setting. Because I don't know, but it should use it. Otherwise, I'm going to be angry. And then we're going to find... Yeah, we have feel. But... Yeah, but Thomas. I want an hum. No, let's look up for air conditioner or AC. Or aircon, depending on where you're from. I don't think it's gonna be air conditioner. Yeah, you have to assign a mixer group. Are you guys gonna be more helpful than Thomas is? Where do I assign a mixer group? I have no idea. And I hear output. Yes! SFX. Thank you, individual kegs. I think it was you? Wait, did the message disappear? Oh well. It's now in the SFX output. This is too silent. Okay, we'll just get this and we'll make it looping. Is that a bank in the audio mixer? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I'm just here making some sound effects. Well, I'm not making much. I'm just clicking things and getting rid of the roll of like the intro and outro. Let's normalize. How good does this look? You have to assign a mixer group. Yeah, I should have done that. This is so intimate. Didn't I say you should loop it? Oh well, I'll just copy paste it behind itself. If I can do that actually. Am I dumb? I am dumb, I feel. How can I not Control C, Control V this shit? How to duplicate? Control T. This will work. And no, I don't want both. Ugh. Sometimes I am too fed up with Audacity. This is my confession. And I just use Premiere Pro because that's the tool I know best. And I just edit sound in Premiere Pro. Rip lag? Is there lag? Okay, it changes the... Yeah, editing audio in Premiere Pro is fine. Yeah, but that's like going fishing with a Tomahawk missile. It's like, yeah, you're gonna kill the fish, but it's not the right way to do it. But this should be fine enough as well. Good luck, Volcanic. May your cosmonaut float better. If you can fish better with a Tomahawk missile, I can afford it. Why not? Fair point. It's just, you know, it takes more time and there's more other issues. I added games and FL Studio. Yeah, FL Studio is good as well. It's just Audacity is like for these simple things of, yeah, I need to normalize. It's like, whatever, I'm gonna call this AC. And then I need to go to my sound folder. Where's my sounds? Audio. No, not here. Why do I have a sounds and an audio folder? I'm not gonna ask questions. AC.wav. And then I add the AC. I feel like this is gonna be way too loud, but I'm just gonna have to play with the listener. It's this air conditioner. I'm just gonna put it next to me in city. I'm too bored. Like I can't be bothered to move around the entire place. You're missing a music folder? No, we got the music folder. Don't you worry, my dear friend. That one was the first one made. I'm just gonna put the AC unit here. And then we'll see how it goes. It's still not level design time, unfortunately, Rohan. It's just figuring out if the AC is clear. That's it. That's it. You can loop it at the audio. Oh yeah, I didn't click the loop button. I'm dumb. Well, I'll do that in a second. Oof. This is dumb. Because I did it on the prefab, but I need to do some in the main menu. I use the same air conditioner. So I should just disable this again, but it's gonna be way too loud. Do I use the same air conditioner anywhere else? I don't think so. I press the loop. And then max distance. I'm gonna put this on like... I don't know how far 10 is, but it's 10 now. We'll see how it goes. AC ASMR stream. Yeah, no, this is not ASMR. Okay, this is good already. Add a sphere collision. You guys are seriously overestimating my Unity skills, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that was horrible. I think the range is not set up yet. Yes, the viewers, I am very sorry. I feel like I deep fried my ears. Wait, what did someone said something good? Spatial blend to 3D. You know, I'm gonna leave this for now, and I'm just gonna yell at Thomas. And he'll fix it. The sound effect is there. He can do this. He can solve the problem very easily on his own. And I'm just gonna move on. Thomas, you got that? And change pitch, since you're here anyway. Let me get rid of this fan. Someone said something is good. It's a fantastic roast. Just free my boy Thomas. No, Thomas can be freed when the game is out. By the way, guys, we'll be doing an extra special stream on Friday that I will not be a part of because I have a birthday party to attend, unfortunately, that I really can't get out of or my mom would kill me. But Thomas and William will be streaming the actual launch, so you can see us click the release button. And we can force you to actually go on review the game on Steam as well. Thomas's workload is tiny compared to mine. He has no right to complain. It's not my own birthday party, unfortunately. That's the week after. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna get the next Byte stream. So the one this weekend, I'll get. It's not my birthday, Matsu. Chill. But the week after that, we're gonna be doing the Byte stream supposedly on my birthday. The thing is, if I go and I do the Byte stream on my birthday, my girlfriend will fucking kill me. So maybe the Byte stream will be hosted by Thomas and William that day instead. So I don't know. But on the other hand, I could farm donos if it was on my birthday. Lex Pearta, you're launching already? How long did you guys work on the game? Well, we started a month ago, but we actually only worked on it for 3 weeks because then we also had Gamescom to go for. So, yeah. Just stream the birthday. Once again, my girlfriend will fucking murder me and there will be no further content. So that's not happening. Also, I want to go to a maid cafe with the boys for my birthday because we'll be in Japan and they don't allow recording or live streaming. Or I want to go to a maid cafe and I want to go to an onsen with the boys. That's like my birthday party and neither of those are live streamable, unfortunately. So yeah. Bite me is eternal. Guys, this is spoken by single people. If you say girlfriends are temporary, bite me is eternal. Yeah, this is not Guild Architect. This is the game we're making when we realized nobody cared about Guild Architects. Also stream in the hot tub category. I need one more sound for when I die. I'm gonna find another grunt, I think, but like in more of an we'll see. I don't know if you feel me, what I mean. Exactly this. That was easy. Yeah, people care about Guild Architect, but they do not care in like relationship to how much they care about this. Here you go, Alessandro. Just for you. I haven't gone to the gym in like 4 days because I have just been only focusing on Unicycle pizza time. I literally have not had time to get some gains. I just go, I bench, and I leave again. Beautiful. Mars, who the hell is Trogdor? How do I slow down? I am so dumb, but I'm gonna have to Google this. Audacity change pitch. Or like tempo, I guess is what I want. Chill, see if you'll stream with me, guys. No. Alt plus. No, that's not doing it. I have no clue what they want there. Oh God! Welcome back to 2002. This is why I use Premiere Pro normally, guys. Effect, pitch, and tempo. I should have thought about that. Where is pitch and tempo? There is no pitch and tempo. Here, change speed and change tempo. What's the pitch? I want it to be lower. Ooh, this is good. That's too much. A little bit less. Oh. How does that sounds like a monster. That's just too. I think 4% is fine. Why don't I use Premiere now? Because I'm like, oh, I don't need to use Premiere. This is like easy enough. But it's like, whatever. Sounds like me last night. I don't know. I forgot how to say your name. Shame. Oh. So Premiere opens too slow. Yeah, and I need to start like a new project and all of that. Just a stream with Marnix and his girlfriend, power flexing at each other, eating homemade pizzas. Guys, nobody will watch that. Don't kid yourself. And I don't want to stream that. Honestly, there are certain parts of my parasocial relationship that you guys do not need to join in on. Only if you're a patron, you get that right. Which one of the players do we get here? We get this player. Why is this a mono sound? How do I make mono to stereo again? God damn it, Audacity. Patrons don't have parasocial relationships. Yeah. Duplicate the track. Wow, this is so dumb. Select both tracks. How do I select both tracks? Oh, control. No. Am I dumb? Okay, this is how I do that. And then drop down menu on the upper track. Mix stereo track. Oh, perfect. I'm not putting this as a 3D audio thing because this is on the player itself, so I don't think it's 3D audio. Didn't know it was possible for game devs to get a girlfriend. Well, anything is possible, except a successful career as an indie game developer. But that's it. Apart from that, all is Gucci in life. And we've got... This is not updated. Because that is still a mono track. Why is that? Oh, I put jump. I want that. Why is it mono? Didn't I just make it stereo? Am I dumb? Guys. Export. WAV. That. Save. Or maybe I didn't click that button. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, now it's good. So that. Let's take a look. Sees. Stereo is overrated. No, I am too annoyed if things are not. This is actually Marnix slowly realizing how to work with mixing and eventually becoming a rapper. There used to be a time 12 years ago, where I made music on FL Studio. Main menu. Oddly enough, game devs are really good at women. Yeah, that's the thing. When I listen to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences podcast, which is great, every single developer has that same story of just when I thought I couldn't get worse with my game dev career, my wife got pregnant. And I'm like, my dudes, do you really need to combine pumping out children and pumping out games at the same time? Is that the smartest thing we can do right now? I want to go to the high rise.
That's one small jump for a man, one giant leap for a unicycle.
Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful, if I could say so
Another
myself.
pizza.
Does I say it here as well? Yeah.
Another day, another pizza. Every fresh start is like a blank pizza, ready for the toppings you choose. Another day, another pizza.
I'm gonna replace the alert sound. And I think then we're good. I think I'm gonna make like a bicycle ring. I think that could fit better, honestly. Where is my art list here? Bicycle. My brother and his wife just had their 8th child. Neither are game devs. That's the way to go. Thank you. No, you can't see it. No, I want like a thing. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I want like a different kind of bell. Bicycle bell, maybe? Bicycle bell. I think we can do something with this. Buy my game so I can feed my children. Buy my game so I can feed myself, boys. When are you guys talking about sex noises in my chat? We're all adults here, I thought. Clearly not. Ding. Oh, This is too long, though, I feel. Let me normalize this first so it's not as loud. Yeah, because this is like more than a second. Can I just... This is gonna sound horrible, I think. Can I make it fade? Okay, so get rid of this part. Where did my sound go? Did I zoom out that much? I did. Guys, don't question the lore. Does Unicycle have a bell? Technically in Belgium it should be. Why is it unicyclist.com? The old card in the spokes. They literally just yell. Man, this guy even has a little computer on his unicycle and a bell. That is some dedication. Meanwhile, chat. Why? Yeah. Chat has just been going. The Adventure Cycling Association. All of these things are dead links. Has anyone ridden a unicycle in the past, like, 10 years? Clench your... alert topple. Let's see what this does. This should be better at least. Unicycle should have a clown heart. The thing is, this is something you will hear quite often, so I don't want it to be too in your face, so I may actually mute this sound effect still a bit more. Oh, guys, we need a posture check according to Twitch chats. Good thing I have a good chair. Yeah, I think this can work, but it's gonna need to be a little bit more
Another
quiet.
day, another pizza.
Let's take another look. Yeah, it's way too loud. Where is my Audacity? Let's turn this down 4 dB. Does the wiggling? Yeah, all of the... Honestly, this entire model cost like $20. It was so worth it. Everything comes included with it. It comes with so many different animations. So I can't complain about it. We're also like the first people who bought it because the asset only has 2 hearts. So we're getting... like they have 1 person basically. And immediately we went hard with how we're using the asset pack. This is not one of those asset packs that you just have in your inventory. Or like in your inventory and you don't use for 10 years because you got it on a bundle. Yeah, some kind of secret Easter. This isn't asset flip, guys. This is what I say. This is a shitpost of a game. This is my... If I was an artist, I would be like, this is my critical statement on the state of game dev, where you can spend 10 years making a beautiful like game, or you could just get some PBR assets from the Unity asset store, get some more Unicycle assets, and just make this, and people will enjoy it more, most likely.
Another day, another pizza.
So, I mean, I say that now. We'll see how it goes. But honestly, not to talk shit, but we've got 500 wishlists
Every
almost.
fresh start is like a blank pizza.
Which is
Ready for the
more
toppings
than a
you
lot of
choose.
Belgian devs have for their games. If you don't have money, you can get some interns. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. 99% of gamers don't care. I personally am not fully happy with the level of quality this game has, but I think I just have too much of
Another
a
day,
standard,
another
maybe.
pizza.
Because if I look at games like Only Up, I'm like, my god, those are even worse. Like, there is still some
every fresh
fucks
start
given
is
in
like
this
a
game.
blank pizza. Ready for the toppings you choose.
Yeah, it's a 1 month game. So what can
Another
you
day,
expect? I think this is really
another
solid
pizza.
for a 1 month game. I think those smoke effects should be toned down a little bit. I don't know. It feels a bit excessive, maybe. I think the sounds are pretty good. Will it get post-launch support?
Every
Yeah, it
fresh
will.
start
This
is
is
like
a
a
game
blank pizza.
I stand on
Ready
it.
for the toppings
I
you
want
choose.
post-launch support because basically it's not an EA, but we're still kicking it out pretty soon. Maybe a bit too soon. The thing is also this, we were looking at either the...
Another day,
If we release this
another
later,
pizza.
we would release this like either on the plane going to Japan or in Japan, and we were all like, yeah, we do not want to do like immediate bug fixing on like the plane, and the moment we land in Japan. It's like we're going to release it on Friday, then we have 1 weekend to just get all of the feedback, push out a first update tomorrow or like, on Monday, and then just enjoy our life. So yeah. The thing is, these grunts, once again, guys, you're not gonna hear them this often in game normally.
Every fresh
Only when
start
you
is
fall
like
from
a
like
blank pizza.
a height like this.
Ready for the toppings you choose.
So yeah, I think sound effect wise, we're good. Oh, yeah, I should not leak this. I just opened my Discord, and it's like the channel where I upload the Patreon special videos for the other boys to watch. Okay. Artlist says you require a business plan to use it for games. Are there other alternatives? No. Most it's like getting your own custom stuff commissioned. That's mainly it. It's hard if you want absolutely no claims at all. You just need to 100% own it. Yeah, Caden, we will have pitch custom or pitch randomization. Thomas will do it tomorrow. So that's not my jam. Like, I have no clue how to do that. So I'm not gonna touch it. Well, time for... How long have we been doing this? 1.5 hours. Fuck my life. Poor Thomas. No, not poor Thomas. Poor me. Poor me. I need to fill this space up with more random shit. Let's add a car. That's my easy thing that takes up a lot of space. Enjoy Japan, guys. It's so expensive to cross the Pacific. It is. The secret is you just go for 2 months and then the flight isn't as expensive. And you set up a Google Flights alert. So you get emails every time there's a deal. That's how we do it. What will happen when you finally deliver the pizza? You get your name put on the scoreboard and that's about it. So, yeah, nothing too crazy, guys. Prefabs. Let's see, what car shall we put in here? I want this one. And if we put it, is this the right orientation? Yeah, it is. And we're gonna put it on the curb. And I want it to be red. Yeah, this is going to be a speedrunning game, guys. There's a timer permanently visible on the screen, and there's Steam scoreboards at the end of the level as well. The game is not set in the UK, no. This is a very American-looking city, if you ask me. How many fucks should I give, honestly? Let me just move this fire post as well. Poor guy at the Hong Kong airport right now. When I went to Japan last time, I flew with Emirates and I went over Dubai. Fun fact, Dubai flooded the day before my flight, and I ended up landing in Japan with no luggage for 12 days. Good thing I had like travel insurance, and I just got like, I think they gave me 1,100 euros to just go and buy new clothes. So I went wild. I bought like suits and everything. You cannot knock anything over in the level, no. There's nothing dynamic. How many hours is this whole game? I think it's still going to be a solid few hours to actually finish the full thing. Plenty of unlockables make it stand out. Yeah, but we have 48 hours until release. That's why I say there will be post-launch support, because there is so many scope creep we can do. Just not right now. And that, my guys, is how you paint a car. You just get another material. But I feel like this feels very matte. Let me put this up a bit. Less metallic. Fine. Okay, we have some more stuff on the road. Easy. 12 days. Good job. You had insurance. Yeah, I always wear the hiking boots. So I wear the hiking boots because they're also just too heavy. The problem was I have a shoe size 45. I don't know what that is in any other unit. It's basically 3 sizes larger than whatever the largest thing is they have in Japan. So I could not for the love of me find new socks. I was wearing like smart wool socks, luckily. So every evening I just washed my socks. Homeless guy with cardboard sign. I do not have an asset for that. Which may be good so I don't get cancelled. Same shoe size gang. Yeah. Big feet. That's what we do here. Let's put some boxes on here. And the goal right now is just to make the like have more visual, break up basically how flat everything is, because like especially now the road is still kind of flat. I don't like it. Like I can do a lot with the sidewalks. Probably I should add some garbage on the roads as well. Yeah, so 44 and still find shoes easily. Yeah. I know William is also a 46 boy, I think. It's finally level design time, Rohan. Although it's not fully like design, it's more just place down random shit and hope it looks good at the end of the day. So we'll see. We'll see. I just want more stuff, and this is like, I just want to do this with you guys. William is not 46 years old, guys. He has shoe size 46. Hold your horses. He's old, but he's not that old. Final level, deliver pizza to Bite Me Games HQ. I'm so sad we didn't get any IRL donos when we were live streaming at Gamescom. It was so easy to find us if you wanted to. So easy. What are they feeding you guys to make your feet so big? We just live in Belgium, guys. We just get big feet here. That's just the way it is. Big feet. Oh, I should add a shopping cart. Here goes another trip of Marnix just browsing the asset store for free shit to throw into the game. Oh, I didn't want to look up free shit. This is awkward. Apparently there's, if you look up free shit, you get medieval weapons free. Shopping carts. Do they have any free? I only have free. What is store product? What is this asset? Oh, display deliver waifu. Let's just look up cards and then free. Wooden card, low poly card, medieval card. It doesn't really fit anything I want. Industrial models free. This could work. Low poly junkyard models. I don't want that, I think. Stylized cannon. Oh, this is very American. Let's just add some ammo boxes. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Thank you very much, Made for Games. I will take those. A dead cat. Only if it's ragdolled. I need a nap. I need a long nap, guys. I do. You're right, Yanni boy. Add to my ass. Oh, a tent. That's a good one. I can... Is there like a little tent? I only want free. Because I'm broke. No real good camping tent. Some flies delivering pizza for gangster. Guys, you're gonna get me cancelled. Don't do this to me. Opening Unity. Place a random missile. The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. Weather effects. Weather effects, I'm not the guy for that. Probably Thomas or William could install that though. But it depends on how much we get done. Random atomic bomb. Guys, we're not Japan. We're in America. Don't cancel me. Snow level. Guys, we're not adding an extra level. Add train sound effects. Yeah, like oh, you just hear like ambient train noise. I don't think we have ambient sound actually. It's something we considered, but once again we just cut because of scope creep. But probably you could add like some city ambience. Oh, fuck it, let's import all of these. Add a toys train. Have you all considered doing a ... pizza time game every month? We have. Thing is, we're not doing it again every month. The crunch is too high. It's brutal. It's really brutal. How does combat work? You can push other people if you're in co-op and like push them or like over and things like that. So it's pretty good, but there's some wonky stuff with it. So it's actually still disabled right now. I think Thomas was gonna fix that tomorrow. Free industrial models. I know just the place for it. The cozy market stall. I need to do all of these models. Can I just find like everything in this folder called Matt in free industrial models? I can. Thank you very much, Unity. I think this could only sell once well. I'm not fully certain about it. We'll be taking off a week of streaming to get it done. Oh, what? Get what done? This game? We're streaming right now. The game's coming out in 48 hours. Wishlist it if you haven't yet. The streamings are not stopping, but I am going to take a bit more of a step back from working 24/7 next week, basically. If you get hit by a chicken, you fall from your unicycle. Guys, what are... Wooden cable. What is a wooden cable drum? Oh, it's one of those. I can use that. Sounds like a plan. Where am I gonna use it though? I am going to put that over here. Maybe. Does it have a hitbox? Ah. That would have been too nice. Let me just add a box collider or whatever. Do we have a circle collider? 3D? No. It's just gonna be a box collider. Who cares? Realistically, nobody. Cylinder. Okay, there is apparently a cylinder collider. There is not. Oh. Someone in my Steam friends is playing a game. This is awkward. Can I add a... Sphere collider looks wonky though. So I'm just gonna do a box collider and call it that, guys. It's not... Wow, a game called OVR Advanced Settings. I don't know, guys. He's a bit of a weird chap, but we take what we can get. Capsule with flat top. Capsule collider. How do I make a flat top? I can't make it smaller. I am just gonna remove this again and Thomas can look at it tomorrow. Or never, realistically. Twitch chat ignored sphere collider. No, sphere collider is a sphere, not a cylinder. Oh no, I know how I normally do this stuff. Let me open the prefab and fix it in there. Oh no, it has a mesh collider. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. It's too late for this shit. It has a mesh collider built in from the asset. I'm just gonna use that. What is the garbage cart? Is this... No, it's that. Do I need one of more of those? No. Mesh collider sounds expensive. I don't know. What about Steam accepting the build? Steam has already accepted the build, Arthur. So we just have... because that's how our influencers have played it as well. You can only send the build keys once you've uploaded a build to Steam. So... yeah, that's not a problem anymore. Prefabs, concrete tubes. This is beautiful once again. Where shall I put this? I shall put this right here. Because that's an... It doesn't need to make sense. No, it doesn't. It just needs to be placed somewhere. Oh, it has all these different... I'm gonna... Can I not... Does this not have a... Okay, oh, whatever. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. Put it in the ground. Wait, what did Steve have? Is the goal of the game? Yeah, there's a global scoreboard. Colliders are not too expensive. They get killed went too far. Are there videos on this game already by influencers? There is one. I mean, we're technically also influencers. But here today, here. Tomari Mari. This is quality content, guys.
Amazing.
Amazing. I do love all of the sound effects that they make. Yeah, so this is what the VTuber was about. You know, Tomari? Perfect. So, yeah, and I was just following. This was honestly so peak content to watch. This stream today sold me on the fact that it's actually a good game. Watch this and you'll realize that, hey, actually, streamer-bait games can be amazing to watch. This was streamed 5 hours ago. Currently, we're at 5,406 views. So I do think we're going to get some wishlists from this. Obviously. Do you want the link? I'll share the link. Yeah, maybe it's a bit hard. Oh, I killed chat again. God damn it. Please hold. I'll drop the link in the meantime so you guys can take a look at that. 5.4k indeed. And then I need to start up social stream again, or whatever it's called. Yeah. Wishing you success with launch. Thank you very much, Ross. That's what the kanji means as far as I can tell. Chat should be back. What did I see? God, imagine the number of perverts in the chat. I don't want to know. Fun fact, Tomari Mari is a guy with a girl voice changer. Game sounds fun. Game is fun to watch at least. So you will not publish this game to Crazy Games? No. This would be a game that could work on Crazy Games. The thing is, it's weird to publish to both Crazy Games and here. Or like, and charge money for it on Steam. If we had like more of a game that we could actually demo the game, then I would put the demo on Crazy Games. Yeah. I sent a... Can it run even on a browser? I think the game is a gigabyte though. So you would be busy for quite some time with like pulling the WebGL, I think. It's not worth it right now. We have a palette check. I think we'll just place that like over here. That working structure. Yeah, that's also the thing. We can't use Crazy Games because we are 100% baked into SteamDB. Or not, what am I saying SteamDB? Steam networking. Like, you can basically not play this game without Steam networking. And for Steam networking, you need to have a valid copy of the game on Steam. So if we were to have to pull all of that out to ship this game on another platform, once again, we have 3 weeks. It's not happening realistically. And then put these higher. Smart way to fight off pirating. Can't wait until Tor makes a video. Does it support local multiplayer? No, it does not. I don't think it does, actually. I don't know. What do I know? The past few days has been a haze. Can you use Steam Relay? I don't know. This will be the most successful, I feel. I hope so. I could use a W, guys. I could use a W. I want... What is it called? Modular City. Props. Let's add some more trash. Garbage. This is like an area that you can't even go to, but still should have some attention, so you can't see the disconnect too much. Let's add some manhole covers as well. Which GPU are you using? I'm using a Zotac RTX 3070 with a Ryzen 7 5800X with 64 gigabytes of RAM. If you're rage bait streamers, it will print money. Once again, I don't mind. If I do print money, I will laugh my way to the bank. I could use the W. Will we continue our parasocial relationship? Yeah, because I'll still do the live streaming. The videos will still come out. I will just not be working on that anything else. Is there a way to prevent cheaters from flooding the global high score? Not really. That's the thing. It's one of those things I think I talked about it with Thomas, where and Steam leaderboards, you can just delete specific individual entries if you're like, hey, this is obviously fake. So we'll see how it goes. If we need to step up, we'll step up, but we once again just didn't have the time to implement like full anti-cheats and whatever. What should I put in the park though? Marnix will get a slave to do things? No, I'll still keep working. I'll just work with a little bit less fear of existential dread or something. Okay, these places are filled up. Let's add some garbage here. as well. It's so quiet. Let me put on my lo-fi beats again. Yeah, parks have graffiti. I should add some graffiti, but I don't have the assets or anything. Yeah, you can moderate the leaderboards for Steam manually as well. So, is this what a AAA asset flip would look like? No, there's still a difference between regular PPR and like actual asset flips, I think. This is something that definitely will get people like being like, oh my god, this is an asset flip. And I mean, they're not technically wrong, but I think it's still like, it's still a fun game at the end of the day. So we'll see. People will hate me regardless. Like yesterday's Crazy Games video, my god. People went crazy on that one. What else should we add here? Prefabs, props. Good vibes indeed, Alessandro. Yeah, the graffiti is something I've been considering. I just need to look into how it all works for Unity. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, this is all one giant same asset pack, and that's the problem with these streamer bait games. If you just flip only, like, if nothing is cohesive, I think it feels worse. Like, all of the housing and stuff is kind of similar. Can you keep the ragdolls as skeletons? We thought about it, but it just has more issues. The thing is, when I realized that nobody cares about your game being an asset flip or not, is when I saw this game. And then I was like, hey, actually, nobody fucking cares. If this game can get 464 reviews, I think they don't need better. Yeah, I think Only Up still looks better than this. This is very much like default Unity project. And like, the way these textures look, it's like there are so many things wrong with this game. And it still sold ballin' because they had a few influencers play it. So, wait, let me see. The game of Sisyphus, yeah, it's like $154,000, guys. I don't complain. I will deal with a few people calling it an asset flip. So, yeah, that game basically was like the thing of, hey, if they can do this, we can do this. Oh, I needed to put this one over here so you can see better that it's a wall. Just a few people will get away with it anyways. Yeah, that's the thing. So I hope that I can just be early enough to be one of those people that can get away with it. You can call me an asset flip for $50. I mean, you can do more even if you want for $50 with me. I'm gonna disable this collider, or people are gonna hate me. I should add some balconies up there. How am I gonna? Why did my music stop? Don't do that. Please. Thank you very much. What's your favorite VTuber? I do not watch VTubers. Oh. Do you need a mouse to play this game? No, you can play it with controller completely as well. We support all controllers. We support Steam Deck. We support everything. Don't ask, because there's also like Korean. It's a bit of a weird asset pack that we use. It's an American style city, but with like a lot of Asian vibes in it as well. Will there be Easter eggs? Most likely not. Or like nothing crazy. Nothing I can think about at least. No train. Favorite VTuber? Once again, I don't really have a favorite VTuber. I only listen to like Mori Calliope and Hoshimasi Susei for their music. And that's it. I don't watch any VTuber streams. I have games to make, guys. I don't have time for all the rest. My favorite Bite Me Games video. I hate older game dev YouTubers. In hindsight, a lot of people message me, YouTubers afterwards, and they're like, hey, actually, I got a lot of shit for it. Why do I have a VTuber in one of my tabs? Oh, because... No, this is the... I'm gonna close some of my 4 browsers. Here. She played our game. Tomari Mari. Earlier today, she streamed playing our game. So that's why I had it on here, because I was showing it earlier. That's it. I am not that level of degeneracy that my life revolves around VTubers. Luckily. I like people who play my game. Who doesn't? Is there a Frogger style part? Dodging cars? You bet there is, Var Charmander. Right here at the back. You can see the cars. If I start the scene up, you can see them in action. This part needs to get a little bit more information still. The Japanese viewer, YouTuber Impact, I can only see in 2 days when Steam updates. But yeah, we're adding a Frogger section with cars. I'm still trying to force how exactly you have to do this. Once again, I still have 48 hours to figure out that part exactly. But there will be a small Frogger section as well. And once again, the cars, if they hit you, they will ragdoll you and you will hate your life. So, yeah. 46 hours, I know. I know, guys. So, fun fact, this stream will not stop until the game is done. This is a joke. Because if I had to stream everything... Oh, I also have a... Yeah, one of the reasons I like buying is there's Odyssey. Yeah, well, just wait till you can buy my course on how to make streamer-bait asset flip games for $50,000. Stream stops when the... No, I cannot do that, guys. You're gonna... It's gonna be less than 48 hours, I think, even. Oh man, don't remind me of it. We'll get there. I need some windows. I actually need some doors. Do I want these doors? No, I want these doors. And we'll put them over here. And here, and then we'll add some windows. What style of windows? Is this gonna interfere? No, it's too high. Level design is my passion. I'm also an indie game dev VTuber, but don't really wait, you are an indie game dev VTuber? Wow, okay. Yeah, radical transparency is our motto indeed for Charmander. That is the whole point. And it backfires sometimes, and it succeeds sometimes. Not as much, but it succeeds sometimes. Be hilarious if you could hear muffled scream if you get close to... Oh, like hear people scream. That would be pretty good, but yeah. It's weird how this game doesn't have a pre-purchase option, whereas the Black Ops one does. Steam does pre-purchases only for very specific games, like very big ones. They have it on one of their... Here. Because it's very risky, so they'd rather... Yeah, most pre-purchase campaigns don't bring much in the way of sales, and it's far better to save the buzz and excitement for when you can actually play it. So only with partners that they have like good connection with, like Activision, do they do it, and have you have a proven track record on Steam. So I think it's good. I think pre-purchasing isn't a great thing to do anyway. So... You have to be a multi-billion-dollar. It's not like digital games sell out. Also, yeah. What was I doing? I was filling up random shit. That's what I was doing. What else do we have here? Wood planks, prefabs. How does this look? Oh, this looks pretty good. You have a little new home right over here. This is a weird song. At what point do you stop being an indie? Well, it depends on your definition of indie. Baldur's Gate 3 was technically an indie game because they had no publisher. Other games have publishers but truly live in the indie spirit. I think we made a video about this, and my general idea was you stop being an indie when you don't have to spend money like an indie anymore. I think the mindset of how you have a limited amount of money and you make the most out of it, that is core to being an indie. It's not let's spend 100k on a trailer for opening night live and that's the only thing you're doing with your game. I think you lose the indie aspect a little bit then, but yeah, it depends. That wood is gonna get stolen in this economy, it is, but have you ever seen a guy on the unicycle stealing? Because this thing also, like indie and solo dev, it's also at the end of the day, like you say, a marketing thing, Justin. Like, a lot of people just say it. So. How did Buy It Me Games get its Steam hierarchy? Was it something you decided after graduating? Yeah, it's something we decided when we started working on our first game. And basically we just looked at, hey, who's gonna do what? We divided our shares in accordance to how much we expected we would be working, because we had no clue, because we'd never worked before, like never worked together before. We made some mistakes there, but overall it was pretty good, and it ended up with me being the worst programmer and the best at everything else. So I did everything else. Also, what is up with this shit ass music? Does Unicycle have more wishlists than songs already? No, but I think that's gonna change soon. I can actually pull it up, I think. Let me see. Wishlists. I think songs average 8. How can I see lifetime here? I don't get it. Like songs average 8, we still have 758 outstanding. Unicycle Pizza Time, we're at 457 currently. So the thing is, like, we had this extra spike suddenly here of 62 for no reason. Like, wait, I'll zoom out a little bit. So this is Steam page went up. We got 3 wish lists, then nothing. Then we made our devlog, fall off from the devlog. I think this was like a byte stream or something. Then it pretty much died. And then suddenly we got this little spike, and all of these wishlists come from Japan for some reason, but I have no idea where we got mentioned or anything. So, yeah. How do you feel about pivoting to smaller and maybe 18 plus games now compared to before? I think honestly smaller games are maybe better. The thing is, everyone is like, hey, make smaller games, make smaller games. I think we're one of the first YouTubers, I don't, call me out on my BS if it is, who actually have done it. I just saw a Twitch comment as well. Noka01 was browsing the category and you look like a League Pro player, Jankos. You, my friend, are not the first person to say that. Let me see. Can I just filter on Jankos? Yeah, you're not the first. We got more comments about Jankos. Nice to see Jankos retiring from G2 to be a game dev. For context, for those who do not know Jankos, this is Jankos. I did not know him. Thomas told me one day of like, hey, you look like the guy. It's clever of you to make a timer as the only UI element. There's actually another element, but I want Thomas to get rid of it. That's like the explanation of how do you jump and how do you reset. So, yeah. What did I miss? I was watching a Papa John's ad. You did not miss much, Justin. Prefabs. How are we doing? Wow, we're at 125 viewers. Why on earth? Uni Krishnan, we're making a rage game, basically. What already disappears? I have no idea what you mean, Thomas. So we're making a rage game. So you're on a unicycle, you have to deliver pizzas. And it's in the style of like only up, chain together. Difficult game about climbing. What else? Jump King, like... Oh, it does disappear. Okay, he fixed it. Well, I haven't tried that since then. So yeah. I don't know if we're gonna... There's so many banana games at this point. One game I want to make just for shits and giggles to make a video out of is like one of those 99 Cats games. just buy the Unity asset for it and commission some guy on Fiverr to write or to draw the entire thing and be like, hey, does this make sense? I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but it could be an interesting video. Are we gonna do it? No, not anytime soon, probably, unless we make a gazillion dollars from this game. Let's add some windows. Trying to ride Unicycle is also an IRL rage game. It is. Eight Twitch viewers. That's actually not that great, Sinusgiste, but yeah. What version are we using? We're using Unity 2022.3.31F1. Will we do Unity 6? Probably not. It also, Unity 6 is still in preview. I don't know what is up with the music, to be honest. This is not what I wanted. So yeah, if we someone make Road Rash Town game, it was so much fun. Twitch counts for 10 each. I don't know about that. I don't know, Twitch. I love you, but I don't know. What's my main in League? I only play ARAM, but if I should main someone, it's either Nautilus or no, it's kind of Hecarim or Nautilus. So yeah, I'll have to see. But we just do ARAMs basically. The Unity version where you have to pay 10 euros for every time someone Googles your game, that does not exist anymore. Unity 6 changed it. They got some lot of flack from the stream from people basically calling them dumb bitches, and they listened. Props to them. So the pricing is very fair for Unity 6. It's just, once again, we know this engine, we know this version. I look like a Teemo player? No, I don't look like a Teemo player. What are you talking about? So yeah, I forgot what I was saying. God damn it. Guys, I do not look like a Teemo player. I'm gonna stop the Twitch stream if you guys are gonna be mean. Those 6 viewers are not gonna make the difference. It releases on still on the 30th. It is very close. It is very crunchy, but we're doing it. Come hell or high water, the game is there. That's what I'm doing right now. Just adding all of the props. It's just to make it feel a bit better, feel a bit less janky and all of that. Just give it a better feel. I don't know how to explain it. Technically the game is there, but everything else that we're doing now is just making it better, I guess is the best way I can describe it. So we're releasing, guys. That is happening. We've got the build sent out and everything. So oh, this is a good one. I want to use this. Stuffing the level basically. The game is there. The fun is there, which is important. It's just all of the side things, basically, to spice it up, make it look a little bit nicer. That we need to do. So I have faith. When we came back from Gamescom, Thomas and I were both we're so doomed. How to start making games, sir? Any tip? Install engine, make game, watch video that we made. Starting game dev in 2024 is the title. It gives you a very good explanation of how to start. Learn pro Polish choose. Is this Polish? I don't know. It's the thing is also, at the end of the day, this is what I mean. These games, part of it is just the fact of how unpolished they are at certain points. So I don't know, yeah. I feel like I'm already, if you look at a game of Sisyphus, they would ship whatever we have right now. I just don't feel good with that. So I'm still gonna make it a bit better, in my opinion. So yeah, this is shippable. Would it be perfect? Not at all. But it would be shippable. And especially if we do a little bit of post-launch support, I think it's going to be great. Or like it's going to be more than fine. So yeah. Okay, removing the roughest edges, pulling the nails from the wood. I have no idea what your analogy is going towards, but sure. I will just do this. Do people care about these games 1 week after release? I think they do. This is something also where it's very much streamer based. If no streamer is playing this, okay, but if you can keep... this is also something that I'm going to keep sending messages to streamers basically of, hey, play this game, guys. It's going to be great. And I think then it will pay off. You just need to get, like, they will give you a lot of momentum. And I think, once again, at the end of the day, this is also just a good, like, back catalog kind of thing to have. You can make a night version, but then we have to deal with lighting, and we're notoriously bad at adding lights to games, so we're gonna skip out on that one, I feel. This is bad. This is also bad. I need to rotate it here. No, that was the wrong one here. Emissive on the window textures. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a thing of good enough. That's also like, I'm going to keep working on this until it's ship time, basically. And once it's shipped, then I think it should be fine, but yeah. Do you get to eat pizza at the end? No, you don't. The pizza is a lie. There's no pizza models in this game. I've told this before, so yeah. Dang, I know, it's a shame. Why are these so far in? When are you releasing? We're releasing in 2 days, Null X. And that one is a fact. 46 hours from now, the game will be live. Get a $0 tip. Couldn't be America, am I right, guys? Making graffiti with the exact thing. Thomas, are you in chat? Just give me a holler if you are, because I want to ask you a question. Game name is Unicycle Pizza Time. Do I have it open? Yeah, I do. Unicycle Pizza Time. Woohoo. There you go. I expect at least one more wish list. Okay, is it... I've just never worked with it, so I want to know, like, can I just, like, take a PNG of, like, graffiti and graffitify it and slap it on as a decal? How does that work? Basically is the question. Because I have no idea how Unity works, to be honest. Why is it tagged psychological horror? If you know, you know. But I want, like, the roughness and things like that. Do I need to do the roughness in the image itself? Or do I do the roughness in the... like, in the decal, sprite, whatever thing? It's like an overlay. That's my question as well. The game. Just make a copy of it. Okay, so I just make a PNG, have a sprite, and put it in Photoshop, I guess. Bite me logo graffiti on the wall. But there's a lot of things we can do with the graffiti, so yeah, probably. Why is this so low? I just want a trash can, guys. Oh, I want more mailboxes. But the mailbox is no collider, so we're going to add a box collider. Perfect. Time to ship it. Steam is a great way to check what your testers are doing. Steam is a great way to check what your employees are doing. Shout out William when I see him, like, pull up some different game. And I'm like, hey, shouldn't you be working right now? Just, you know, just saying. But, oh, decals are not easy on performance. I thought they would have been better. Yeah, it's just going to be sprites or something then. Decal in render features and then use a decal projector. I'll just slap a PNG on the wall, I think, and call it a day. Make your sprite and add... Oh yeah, the normal map of the bricks. That's a good one. That's a good one indeed. I need more bus stops. That's what the game needs. I'm gonna add a bus stop here. And a street sign. Bam. Content. I used Fiverr before for game dev. Are you talking about actual programming, or are we talking more about like getting art? We've used it for art and music. We made a video where we commissioned like a whole bunch of stuff on Fiverr. I do not have a mid-tram street crossing. No, there's no assets for that. I don't have any street crossings, but I guess it's a true American city at the end of the day. The game is one level. Yeah, the game is one level, Sinus Kista. Originally, when I set out to make this, I wanted to have 3 levels. I wanted to have a city, medieval, and sci-fi, because those were the assets we had. Then I realized that, oh my god, 3 weeks is not enough time to even make 1 level, let alone 3. So we just disabled the thing to change the level. But that's one of those things that I would want to do if the game sells decently in post-launch support, just with a little bit less stress, create the medieval level especially. That one is one that I do want to make. Prefabs. Where is the bus stop? There is a bus stop here somewhere. Right? Here it is, bus stop. I don't want to sell every level as a DLC. We have a lot of goodwill. I think I don't want to ruin the goodwill we have with our audience as well. They're chill guys, so I think I wouldn't do that. Yeah, we paused Steam review already. What's the opposite of scope creep? Scope nukage. Tell me, Uni Krishnan, what's your question, sir? Good, sir. You can always ask me questions. I need a bench. Bam. I would suggest even an hour on the light. Don't suggest it to me. I am too dumb when it comes to all of that. Also, this is my rant. Everyone is like, just spend time on post-processing. What the fuck should I do? Give me pointers. It's not just lighting. Have you seen how many goddamn things there are in the lighting tab? Wait, where is it? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. It's somewhere in here. Rendering. Oh, here. Lighting. It's like, what? I just click all of these things? That's not how you do technical art either. So, yeah, it's like, just get good. Just make the game look good. Just spend an hour making the game look good. And it's like, cool story, bro. Anyway, you're not shadow banned. Don't worry. But it's just like, a lot of people are, oh, you could just make the game look better. And it's like, yeah, if I knew that, I would have done it. Just use AI. Luckily, we don't get that comment too much. Go to graphics and move the slider to good. Yeah, that's how we do it over here. It feels so silent, but I don't know what I want music-wise, because the lo-fi that I got suggests how to make a strong portfolio. Oh, that's a rough one to make, because right now in the current industry, you're also competing with all of the AAA talent has been laid off. I think making demos, having games, having released games is gonna be a big one. It's just assume you're an indie that's never gonna get hired. Do that and make a portfolio that way. If you're more of an artsy focused one, then make art. If you're more coding focused one, then don't. Hot Lava Games, you are not shadow banned. I have only shadow banned 2 people so far, and it's people who like have never commented on the channel before. So YouTube also does some filtering on their own, but I have no idea how that one works. So, yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, portfolios. Make environments, make concepts, just make a lot of shit, put it somewhere, and you really need a lot of stuff. Basically, the better evidence you have, if your comment appears in the chat of it, yeah, you're not banned. Must be a YouTube issue. I try not to filter out the comments unless they're just absolutely dumb. And if I then say that I am gonna filter out the comments, I get people who are, oh my god, Marnix is so much of a downer. It's like, I can never win. I can never win. So I should just make shitty asset flip games, because at least I'll make money. I hope. I really hope. Let's add some trash. YouTube censoring my lukewarm form. Maybe YouTube just knows what like is right for you. How do I do this gizmo thing again? I need to fix this broken ass streets. How am I doing that? I'm gonna move these two backwards. This is gonna look bad. I don't know. Is anyone gonna care? Probably not. That's the mindset I've had for this entire development process. Works like a charm. The real ones. Can you add a shadow ban command? Just talk. Guys, I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna shadow ban you instantly. So, yeah. No fucking command work. Hey, language, boys. Also, yeah, wishlist Unicycle pizza time on Steam. I'm curious. The thing is, the YouTuber did the stream today as well, so it's harder to filter. Oh no, I can just look at how many people were Japanese, or like how many wishlists from Japan, and how many were from the US and things like that. Yeah, it's also like streamer bait is not necessarily derogatory, but Thomas still didn't like me calling the game streamer bait on our devlog that we made for it. Because I do think like streamer bait is, if you're a game dev purist, it's very easy to hate on streamer bait games at the end of the day. Because, I mean, the name does feel kind of meh at best. It's just a reality. It's, yeah. So, am I okay? I don't know. I am not okay. I sleep all right. I just need to get this game out. We'll be there. Don't worry, guys. Also, I always have black eye bags. Don't worry. I even do skincare for it, and still it does not help. So, it is what it is. I like this. I like just chilling with you guys. I'm making a parasocial relationship with all 124 of you. How many hours of sleep do I get each night? I get 8. I need my sleep. How did you get the scratch? Oh, yeah, this one, right? I think, no, I don't know where I got it anymore. But it's permanent now for some reason. I was very sick at the start of July. Like, I had not been that sick for some reason for that long. Fog is just disabled in preview. There's fog in this area when I'm not there. And then I was very sick. I was like feverish for more than a week. I was just taking painkillers every day. I was not getting better. And then like 4 days in, I suddenly got like this little thing on my eye, and then it started like getting more infected. So I was like, I have not left my house. Where does this come from? I first thought it was like a mosquito bite. That was just very unfortunate. And then it just got worse and worse, and I did end up going to a doctor, and I got rid of it, but there is still this now. There will not be a demo, but the game will cost $4.99 or £4.49, I think, or 500 Japanese yen. It's gonna be cheap, is the whole thing. It's like same price as Only Up. Also, once again, it's a co-op game, so it feels like, hey, if it's a co-op game, you kind of should do the lower priced games, because if it's gonna be like, hey guys, I have this really cool game, you want to get Unicycle Pizza Time together with me, and it's like a $20 game. It's not an impulse buy anymore. So that's why we also like, hey, I know this is not gonna win Game of the Year, but yeah, it's not gonna be an expensive game. It's gonna be good value. It's gonna be good value. I just also want to make this for the experience. I want to make this to learn so I can make more content. And it's also like it stacks up. We're still selling some Forge Industry copies. We add on to that then some UPT copies and some Guild Architect, and all of it will hopefully compound as well. So yeah, let's add some more garbage. It won Game of the Year in my heart. That's all that matters, Justin. That's all that matters. Will you bundle the game with Forge Industry? I think that's another thing. I'll probably do it because people are like, oh, bundles are great for selling more. I'll make a bundle with UPT and Forge Industry, and it gives you like an extra 10% discount or something. I actually haven't looked into how bundles work yet. But it seems like an obvious thing to create a like Bite Me Games bundle and then make a ... pizza time bundle once we create wheelchair pizza time or whatever. So yeah, does this have a box collider? Yeah, it does. And it makes sense. Okay, it just felt very off. Where else? I'm gonna add some newspaper. That's a very long ass pipe, but sure, we take those. Without streamers and streamer-based games, the industry would be worse off. That's at the end of the day the same with mobile and web dev. A lot of people also with the crazy games here are like, oh my god, web dev is like, there's no, like mobile game dev has no soul. And it's like, yeah, but it still makes money and people want money at the end of the day. So yeah, pizza delivery quest and Guild Architect, that we probably could do. So yeah, I do think if we make this game a success, like Chris Zukowski will write an article about this because we are like openly trying out the meta, and I think yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But it would be kind of a feat, I feel, to get featured on how to market a game 2 times at this point, because we also got Forge Industry covered on there with our disastrous launch, which is like you win some, you lose some. I need more water. How long have I been going? Oh, 2.5 hours. It feels nice being here with you guys. Unquenchable. I very much hydrated right now. Oof. Anyways, back to the grind. Where were we? This is fine. That was not alcohol, guys. Do not worry. I did not just drink a liter of vodka. I would be gone then. But I would be happy. I would be happy. Making a game in this task. Hey guys, the game isn't out yet, but yeah, I mean it is gonna come out. It's just a question of what state it will be in, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is not the place for that. I do not have an art station. And yeah, I do not drink alcohol either. It is just water. 0.8 liter bottles. 2 of them. And my like special treat is Pepsi Max. Not sponsored, but if they do sponsor me, my god, I would shill the shit out of them. That's like the only thing keeping me sane. It's like my little reward Pepsi Max after a hard day of work. Thomas has Monster. I have cheap, like second tier Coke alternatives. Are you guys Team Pepsi or Team Coke? Is that what I'm supposed to say if I was an engaging streamer? Were you just mentioning the flag on the latest tier list? Are you talking about Patreon? There's no flag. People love it. We did a though, like we redid our YouTuber tier list, and I think it was great. Tame River Aldi. I hope I don't have to stoop to that level. There used to be, when I was a wee lad, Lidl used to have this brand of iced tea called Pattaya. It was the best shit ever. I don't know how much cocaine they put in it. I loved it. And then they like stopped making it. So, yeah. That was a sad day. I remember me and my dad both liked it very much, the drink. And we ended up having a chess battle. But this is the most nerdy thing I've ever said. About who could drink the Lost thing. Thank you, SV Dragster. I released my first ever GMTK Game Jam, first game ever for GMTK Game Jam last week, and it felt great. Good luck for your launch. Thank you very much for the $5. My God, my brain is dead. This hitbox is also dead. How was the GMTK Game Jam? I saw like some tweets flying around that Mark Brown got cancelled or something. There was something wrong with it. I don't know. I have not been following the Game Jam, the GMTK one, at all. So if you guys have some more info, that would be appreciated. I mean, instead of doing a Game Jam, you could also just release a full-ass game in a month like what we've been doing. Is Streamlabs a bot? Yeah, it's a bot. What's my elo? Elo in what? Oh, in chess. I don't know. It depends. I haven't played it for a long time. How is it? Chess.com that had the puzzle elo. I think it depends also. I prefer over the board to. I don't know. I hate my life too. The problem is the moment. This is like my bad trait. I treat everything as a competition until it's competitive. Like ranked games in general, I don't play like ranked Rocket League, ranked League of Legends, whatever, because I get too tilted. But if it's not ranked, I will treat it seriously. It's different. I don't know, just the fact that I don't like the fact that there's a number signifying my skill. I will try my goddamn hardest in a regular, like, unranked game. But the moment you put the ranked thing in it, it just feels wrong, feels weird, whatever. Like, I don't know if anyone gets what I mean. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. So it'll be fine. I want a street lamp right over here. Boing. We're not gonna give it a life though. A light, sorry. This is a bit tall. Let me shrink it just a bit. Gonna leave this area for now. Ranked, yeah, like the moment I play ranked, it's not fun anymore. And I used to have this time where I played a shit ton of Rocket League with Jamie, one of my friends. And he was the... Whatever is the highest thing on Rocket League? Rocket League ranks. Rocket League... Wow, I can't type. Rocket League Season 3 ranks. Yeah, he was Grand Champion. He was GC. I was like maybe at best a Rising... No, like the Challenger 2, the gold thing. So the thing is, it fucked our ranking a lot. I know, Season 4. Yeah, he was... Did he reach? Yeah, he reached Grand Champion as well once again. But the moment he only wants to play ranked, and I only wanted to play casual, because the moment it's ranked, it just loses all fun. Is what it comes down to basically. I don't know where I went with that long ass story. Basically, just I'm bad at competitive things. I like it if it's not competitive or like not like Valorant. I played and I think I just didn't care about my rank. I'm not sure. CSGO also had that same problem where I was like gold Nova. It's been like 8 years since I've played. But then, for example, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, there's no ranked mode in that, but I am at the top of every single leaderboard, even to this day. Like sometimes I boot it up for nostalgia's sake, and I slay, Queen. I slay. Did you guys buy an asset pack? Everything was an asset pack. Everything you see. The only thing we changed was some of the textures for the character. We added those, and that's about it. We had 1 month. We do not have time for anything else. Just putting everything together in this thing, like all of this down, took me like 4 days straight. Which game did I play recently? That's a great question. Let me pull up my Steam. Recent activity. Unicycle Pizza Time. This was a Patreon game I was trying out. And then Black Ops 2. I still pull it up like nothing more, like Chain Together. These are all... Oh yeah, no, these are all basically viewer games that I look at. What else did I play recently? I got Yakuza 0. I just honestly, the thing is, when I do have time to take a little break, I often have like an hour or so, and I don't want to risk it on like a new indie game or whatever that I don't really know if I like. I know I love the shit out of Battlefield 4, and I love the shit out of Black Ops 2. And I just go for one of those often. I just want to have some comfort again, be like, oh, these were the good old times. And then I'm happy again after an hour. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm sated. I got my meal. I don't need to play more. Or I don't feel like, hey, I need to keep playing games until the end of time. So it's a bit of a different approach. I definitely get that. Like, I get comments of like, oh my god, you're a game dev and you don't even play indie games. And it's like, I follow all the news about indie games. I watch videos about indie games. But realistically, I do not have the time to play all of the indie games because I also have a game to make. And I have videos to make. And I have money to make and all of that. So yeah. How are we doing view-wise? 127 still. My god, you guys are not gonna leave me. I have a Patreon coaching call at 9:30 tomorrow, so I can keep going for a while still, maybe? I don't know. What should I put here? This feels so empty, but I don't want to just put more rocks. But I guess I'll just place more rocks. If I send you a copy of my new Playdate game, will you play it? Well, I got it here, my little Playdate. So yeah, how many hours also you out in a week? How many hours also you work out in a week, I guess you mean? On a good week, 7. But I do not have that many good weeks, so... Or like, I do have good weeks, but it's just right now that it's been pretty bad. In Japan, apparently Thomas is going to the gym. Oh, how many hours do I work in a week? Probably 80 to 90, most likely. It's not great. So yeah, here are my rocks. Prefabs, mountain rock. Not great, I know, boys, but one day that my body will cash that check. Today is not that day yet. When I titled this Crunch Time, I meant it. So, what on earth is a Playdate? It's like a modern day Game Boy, whatever. How do I have time for my girlfriend? Well, that's called long distance relationship, baby. Let's go. Ah, this rock is too big. My girlfriend lives in Japan, so that's why. She's Japanese. That's also why I want to take the vacation when I'm in Japan. And I cannot do the bite stream or she will actually kill me. So it's basically, I grind nonstop. And then I try to take a break. Realistically, taking a break for me still means working 2 hours a day. But yeah, I don't mind. At this point, I do like the realistic art direction. Needs more colorabilities. I need a better asset then. So you wouldn't know her. She lives in another country. Have you sent a trailer to Game Trailers? No, because Game Trailers is actually... You cannot send a trailer to Game Trailers directly. You have to go through a PR company. And that's it. Because Game Trailers is the IGN one. They do not have a publicly accessible email. Also, Game Trailers... There's a lot of shit on it. You won't get that many views at the end of the day, so... This rock needs to go like this. I'll be grinding all the time. CMS, don't say it. Don't you dare. I feel like I need some bushes or something to spice up the park. Do I have like, I don't know, how does it work? Are there free bushes? Yes. I can work with this. Accept. Thank you, Nobiax UQS, for your bush. 5 free bushes. Import. Is these brushes or are these prefabs? Prefabs, perfect. Where did we get it? Added UQS and then add a secret pixel chest. Why does everyone want us to add the Easter eggs? I don't get it. Are y'all that hyped on it? Oh, I need to do the materials. Where is it? Rendering materials convert? Is there no shortcut for it? Honestly, prefabs. I can't see them. This is too red. Wait, why is this level of... Is it just me or is this bush garbage? I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, there is something wrong with these textures and materials. How? Am I dumb? Guys, I am dumb. I know. Why? Is it, why is this prefab wrong? Missing opacity. The material is probably wrong, so it's a conversion. Yeah, nice. Thanks, guys. And much better. Actually, I think I have the same problem with the other assets. I just remember. Because I ended up not using the trees because I was like, oh, this looks bad. Modular city. Let me find it. Props. It's like this tree. What does it use? Tree depth. I want the material. Here. Alpha clipping. Oh yeah. Hey, I learned something new today. Even though I know y'all are cringing that like this is painfully obvious. But I told you, I'm not a pro Unity dev at all. I can't force a reload, can I? What is the bush that I want to use? Not this one. Oh, this is a good one. Let's just sprinkle some bushes everywhere. Poof. And I can just scale them up, I feel, and it'll look fine. Colors don't fully match, but I don't know. Just to stratify check. Is there like a free Easter egg? There's no way. There's nothing. Let me just look up egg. This is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Egg and coffee, 3D animated egg. Yo, we could have this dude. If this game makes a bit of money, is there a world where you will do more small projects? Absolutely. We can like assetify half of this game and I would just need to make more levels and that's it. Food pack. Spider infestation pack. William would absolutely murder me if I did that. The thing is, would I become a full-time dev of small games? Probably not, but I don't hate it. At the end of the day, guys, morals only go that far if you're starving. Okay, that's maybe a bit dramatic, but you get what I mean, I hope. It's like, I have no qualms with making adult-only games, for example. What do you guys use for working in the same scene in Unity at the same time? I sent a very angry picture of me to Thomas, and he knows that if he causes me to have to do my work in City, he will die. And that is our version control for not working in the same scene at the same time. We use a lot of prefabs as well. So we kind of demarked that, hey, Marnix is a level guy. Don't anybody else touch the level unless I specifically ask you to, and then let me know once it's done. So that's how we do version control in a nutshell. How's Unity so bad at that? I don't know. I'm not a Unity insider. Unity doesn't answer my phone calls, or I would have asked them. So, unfortunately, I cannot give you an answer to that. These three bushes really spice up this park. I love it. It's so simple. Is Thomas working on his own small game that's yet to be announced? No, it's this. I don't think Thomas has the capacity to work on anything else right now. Which is fine. This is, at the end of the day, if you saw the devlog, this is the style of game that Thomas wants to make, so he's happy. This is legitimately a fun game, guys. That's what I've realized as well. It's like, were my previous games soulless? No, I did like them, but there's still a difference, I've noticed. It's, yeah. I don't know. Maybe the haters were right. I think I looked at statues on the asset store, but there weren't any good free ones. And once again, I don't want to spend too much money on it. Yeah, there were only the lion ones for some reason. Why are there so... Oh, and the dragon ones. Okay, no, I don't know. Some statues. But, do we have trampolines? It's not a trampoline because I couldn't find a trampoline model. So instead it's a bed. And the bed is very bouncy. So, yeah. There's basically gonna be beds. Like trampolines from Only Up and things like that. I know I can make a trampoline in 15 minutes, but I have 3 weeks to make this. Try sculpture / monument. That's a good one as well. Sculpture. Yeah, because actually I think maybe here at like the start of the park, instead of this bush, some statue would look better. A kite assets. What are they? Creepy headless statue. Honestly. This is beautiful. Add to my assets. Nice. You guys know what up. Opening Unity. Download. 784 megabytes. My god. Git will kill me. I am just throwing assets in it left, right, and center. That's the one difference between like using Cinti low poly assets and like the PBR 2K texture assets. My god, they are consuming a lot of space. I mean, this game is still like 1 gigabyte, so it's fine, I think. Like Only Up was 8 when it released, so 80% of VRAM for that one statue. Yeah, let's not worry about the mobile port for a while, guys. I think that's the best move for now. Does the bush have a collider? Let me just validate. I don't think it does. Beautiful. Gotta add some soccer balls to bump. Ooh. Thomas, write that down. If he's here. Add soccer balls. Get that out of the way. Oh, it's still downloading the statue. Well, let me find maybe another one as well, because I don't know if this is gonna be a good fit. The horse, what is the disco? Horse, lion, dragon. Am I copying bushes to the street next to it? Is it going through? Oh yeah, it is. That's no good. Let me find the bush. Oh. It's first decrypting my headless statue pack. I'll just scale this down a little bit. The other one. Oh, the other side. Looks fine. There's bushes in the middle of the street. Oh, why are they here? I had no clue. Did I have like some other selected as well? Thank you, Vevix player, for the good advice. Also, you just take a character, make it a gray. Yeah, once again, I don't have that much time though, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Is this statue cool? No, this is kind of lame. It needs something to put on. The horse is beautiful. Let's add the horse. 72 megabytes as well, which is good. What everyone on the team running for PC specs? So I am running a Ryzen 5800X with an RTX 3070 and 64 gigabytes of RAM. Thomas is running a Ryzen 5800X with an RTX 3080. William is running also, I think, a Ryzen 5 5800 or 3800X with an RTX 3080 as well, I think. Or 4080. No, 4080 didn't exist back then. So, yeah, I need a low spec machine. Basically, my low spec machine is my laptop, which is an RTX 3060, but it pushes out 4K. And that is how I do the low spec test. But it should be pretty good. The push usually grows. You should get 4090s. I should get food first. And then we'll think about the 4090s. Everything in due time. I think this asset is a mistake, to be honest. Oh, it has 8K textures. This is too big. I'm just gonna delete it. The creepy headless statue is not worth it. There is no way on earth that it is worth it. I'll go for the horse one instead. Can I get the horse? I open Unity. Oh no, I have to press the download button here. Ramen budgets. I just make my own ramen, boys. Pizza dough is extremely cheap to make yourself, I've learned. It's just water, a little bit of yeast, and some flour, which is like extremely cheap. Horse statue. Thank you for your descriptive name. Let me change the rendering to URP. How are we doing, viewer rise? Oh, we've been dropping off a little bit. I guess nobody likes level design. Too bad. Wait, does it not have a prefab? Are you for real? It doesn't come with a demo scene, nor a prefab. My God. I'll figure it out. I put down the... Jesus Christ, who made this? Someone got the scale wrong when they exported the Blender file, I feel. Okay, now I can't change it though. This looks bad. No, getting rid of it. Oh, yeah, I do see. I select 2 bushes here for some reason. What is the other bush? Do I have like a bush in a bush? Oh, it just has a duplicate of the level of detail. Well, it's solved easy. Okay, this park looks pretty nice. Let's add one more bush here. Signs with advertisement. Hey, if you want to sponsor a sign, I won't stop you. Needs to be a unicycle statue. Yeah, a unicycle statue would be cool. Once again, I don't know how much time we have, guys. Does the horse have a big appendage? I think the horse... Well, let me first... Oh, god damn it. Let me first check the horse once it's here. This is the real question. The horse has no appendage. Let me give a bad rating. Where is my Yogues prefabs? Oh, now the bushes have loaded as well, which is nice. Damn. The horse is very sad because the horse's balls got snipped. I want some music. It's too silent again. Ugh, Artless, why you do this to me? I can make such an asset for you. Just give me 2 years. You have 42 hours at this point. We're not putting a polka. I just want some calm, cozy background music. I don't want anything crazy. I just want to not have death. I just don't know what I want. That's the question. That's the question. I just gotta go for some lo-fi stuff. Artlist has these collections that's like inspired by. Let's put on the Starfield one. See what it goes. Maybe this is the best thing we can get out of Starfield. I don't know. Someone did the boy wrong. Which boy? Dark. Guys, I want to be able to monetize this stream, okay? I want to be able to monetize it. Let me just... Bam. Here. Let's become generic, kawaii, lo-fi. This is the most generic. I know. Whatever. Who cares? I need things to stimulate, because if I play the Lord of the Rings music, I will get copyright striked, and I don't want that. I want a tree here, though. Never mind, I do not want a tree there. Can I make this size smaller? I can. I think it's still too extreme. We could just sing something. I think you're a nice guy, Antares, but I would prefer you not to sing for me. Oh. Actually, it doesn't make sense. How is someone supposed to get to the bench if I don't have the trees all over there? Dark Knight Rises OST. I think I'm gonna finish this spark still and then call it a night, boys. Unless you have a good reason for me to keep going at this, that is not just you're gonna release in 44 hours. I'll play the game another time as well. How long is the game going to be? Depends on how good you are. Really, it's hard to put a number on it. We need some ARAM gameplay footage. No, we're not doing that, guys. We're not doing an ARAM. I think Thomas is fast asleep anyway, so I am lucky. Let's give it a go, guys. I need to save this. Main menu. Oh, now I get to pause Artlist again because we're playing it with the music. Let me get rid of my 15 browser tabs again. Honest question, will there be checkpoints? So, we set no checkpoints, because that's how games like Jump King and things like that also do it. But we will not launch with checkpoints. I can guarantee you that. But we will probably add checkpoints after launch, because I was interacting with the chat from the VTuber earlier today, and they were very much also like, hey, yeah, no, this game, oh, I shouldn't go full screen, does definitely need checkpoints. So the things will probably be like a setting or something, because it's like, how do you do the checkpoints the right way? How do you not make it too easy? Because there is still that speedrun aspect that we don't want to get rid of. I'm gonna move this a bit more so you guys can see more of the actual game. And you should be able to hear the music, although it's a bit quiet. Let me put that a little bit louder for y'all. Alright, start game. Let's give it a go. See if I can get to the park. Actually, oh yeah, I now have the new sound effects. I just realized. Or unlock checkpoints after dying 42 times. I feel like that's awesome. When does the We Asked 100 games come out? It comes out now Friday. This time we asked them their biggest regret. Kinda. Their biggest regret, or like what would they tell themselves if they could start over. I think it's interesting. The problem is in the beginning, everyone just said like, oh, I would have started earlier. So we had to start being like, no, you're literally not allowed to give that as an answer. Give me something else. Oh yeah, Unrooted by Misgift. It was too hard and no checkpoint. There was multiple problems. It was also just a shit game to mark. I don't know how they fumbled the bag that much. The game's visuals are meh, in my opinion. And nobody knew that the game existed, basically. Only Asmongold played it because he's Misgift's friend, and that's it. Because games like Jump King don't have checkpoints. The only thing they have is like level design where you don't fully fall to the ground. Chain Together, I think, has an option for checkpoints.
Something amazing.
Nice. Okay.
In a world of margaritas, be
I am
Hawaii.
too good at this shit, honestly. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Has the game been tested on Proton? It runs on Steam Deck. That's all we've tested, basically.
Every leap
but
is a chance to do
further.
something amazing.
I shouldn't have said anything about me being good at this game. It was also very funny when we were watching earlier. The streamer was struggling with like the... Not the jump up here, but like the jump between the different platforms. And then suddenly,
Every leap
she like got like this meta
something
where she
amazing.
started speedrunning the game backwards. And I was like, whoa, holy shit. She did like, she'd start doing like this. So yeah, I was at a bad angle. Yeah, it's like everyone was like, oh, just start sooner.
Every leap
And
is
I
a
was like,
chance
yeah,
to
this is
do
bad. So
something
I
amazing.
think it's, there are 3 main lessons from the video. So the style is, I'm gonna show some clips of it and then give you my own thoughts about their tips. Like, some people had bad advice, to be honest, as well. So, do you test if it's easy enough to find the pod? Yeah. Also, on the further areas, there's like more
Every
visual
leap is a
cues, like
chance
for
to
example,
do
lights and
something
like the
amazing.
yellow paint. So you know where you have to go if you've never played it. It's relatively easy. Man, my first run went so great, except at the end, and now
Every
I'm
leap
here.
is a chance to do something amazing.
The new sound effects do make it also pretty good as well. Yeah, you should have made your game back in... It's like, best tip for
Every leap
game dev,
is a
release your
chance to
game in
do something
before
amazing.
2017, and you'll be successful. I only react to white planes. Well,
Every leap is a
have to
chance
choose
do
something.
something
We have
amazing.
white lights, like white street lights, and yellow paint. A chance to dough. Oh, I look at chat for 1 second and I
Another
fell.
day, another pizza.
Like you dough, pizza dough, something amazing, basically. Is what it comes
Every
to.
fresh start is like a blank pizza, ready for the toppings you choose.
Like this part, easy. 20 seconds to get here. The thing is, you can look at chat if I press escape. That's the one thing. So that's the, like, I'm not falling over. Even in multiplayer, it's just if you're actually moving that you can't. If you, in multiplayer, if you press escape as
Every
well,
leap is a chance
you
to dough something
don't
amazing.
fall over anymore. So yeah, we're not monsters in that regard, at least. Oh, god damn it. But it was really
Every
funny
leap
also watching the
is a chance
VTuber,
to
and you can
dough
like actually
something
hear
amazing.
her slam her like the controller. So nice, okay. We'll get there, boys. We'll get there. So rotating also, you may not. This may not really translate to camera, but you can
In a
only
world of
rotate if you have enough
margaritas,
forward
be
momentum.
a Hawaii.
You can't rotate mids like in the same position. Ah, come on. So it's like a little bit tricky sometimes to get the right angle because you need some forward velocity. Okay, 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 okay. We got to the park. Let's go. So if we were to have save points, this would be one where I place one because the VTuber also was like, "Hey, this looks like a checkpoint." So yeah.
Many of life's failures are
Okay,
people
I
who
think I
did
went a
not
bit too
realize
overboard with the amount of
delivered
plants I
when they
added.
gave up.
My god, I'm gonna remove some of these, I think. I think it's a bit too extreme. And then we go here, here. Needs another checkpoint. The problem is if you make a checkpoint, you need to localize it in our case. Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so awesome. Oh, no, I'm doomed. Sound effects are pretty solid though, if you ask me.
Another day, another pizza.
Well, guys, thank you very much for joining. This is not a rage quit. I just wanted to, yeah, but checkpoint in Chinese is not checkpoint. In German, maybe, but it doesn't always work that way. So yeah. Oh, that's the wrong monitor. Hello, this is better. Checkpoint in Japanese. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining along. This stream honestly went longer and better than I expected. I didn't want to stream, but it was like the case of, hey, we do not break up the grind. I think I still got some stuff done, like nothing crazy, but I also got to talk to you guys, which is nice. So yeah, tomorrow I am thinking tomorrow I'll probably be doing a trailer thing. So if you have any trailers you want to look at, send them in Discord. No promises, but the trailers are also something I can go pretty easily. The stream tomorrow will not be as long. I can guarantee you that. And yeah, apart from that, Patreon has bonus extra content if you want to support us. But also, honestly, if you want to support us, just wait for a few days. Buy Unicycle Pizza Time on launch and give us that review as fast as possible. Please, please, please. I don't know where to put my hands when I do the prating. That is probably going to be the biggest help to us, just so we can get that Steam algorithm started, really. So yeah, there's 3D scans. Yeah, well, thank you very much all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.